Hello there, welcome back to... Oh shit, hold on. Wait. Hello there, Abaddon. Hello there, Poppins. Hello there, Martin. How are we doing today? Is my audio working? Question. Okay. Here's the one thing I will say, is... Let me know if the audio is okay. For some reason, Fallout Laandaan. Hello there, Pop. For some reason, Fallout, how you doing, Pop? For some reason, Fallout London, when I like it does not like tabbing out at all to the point where it shits itself. Like normal Fallout 4 is perfectly fine. Like if I tab out, it will kind of close, or it'll like pause itself. But weirdly, Fallout London makes like my audio track in OBS like dance, and I think it's just because. Actually, I don't really know. I was gonna say maybe it's because. Like, I don't actually know. Ba-da-da. Oh, did I kill these people? No. Maybe. Did I? Where am I going? Okay, we're going that way. How's everybody been enjoying their day? Fuck the monarchy. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, what the fuck was that? Hello there.
You hear that? Enemy.
How? What the fuck? Cannon turret. How was Comic Con in Dublin? I went, and the year they had Cortana and Master Chief's voice actor.
You hear that?
Hello there, Lee.
Sounds like
No tea party. What the fuck is that? Hello there, face. How goes it?
stop dancing and
Jack Tower midshipman.
give me all you've got.
Yeah.
To sail the horde.
They do. I will. Oh my god. I think the biggest one. There's a lot bigger ones in over in the United Kingdom. Oh, what the fuck? Is that like an actual boat? What do you think? We're living in like some sort of uncivilized land? Which maybe, possibly. Fuzzy Sark. What the fuck is that? What is that? Let's board this boat. The crowbar, Morgan Freeman. Yeah. I like to occasionally say stuff like that because sometimes it tends to trigger people. Oh, it's the HMS Bounty. Ah.
You fucking nose.
Oh yeah, no, we do. I mean, I would argue that one of the biggest conventions now, aside from C3 is gone, would be Gamescom in Germany. It's fucking huge.
History.
There is like some on like smaller scales. Like, to be honest, there's other places in Ireland that do them. The problem is I feel like the Dublin Gamescom not com, is like definitely one of the more kind of robust ones. So I feel like weirdly gaming isn't as big in Ireland as I wish it is, and by that I mean like games like, because gaming is obviously big, but like it's like, let's say for like Halo fans or like Gears, although there is surprisingly a fair few Gears fans, like it's mainly kind of like we have like the more of the what I like to call the kind of the laddie gamers who prefer their FIFA or their like racing games or stuff like that, you know. You'd be like, have you played Skyrim? Like, the fuck is Skyrim? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? You're in San Diego, New York, yeah. Which makes sense. To be fair, our even like our smaller locations. What is that? A silver bar? I thought to for Dublin to the ones and see, because I would think that the ones like in like the London one looks fucking insane, but it's so fucking big. I mean, on occasion, you will see, like, bigger people. Because, you know, the price of the fucking tickets. Because I feel like the Comic-Con over here, like, cause I went, the year I went, like, it's pretty cool. Like, it's obviously in a biggish area, but, like, it's something big compared to, like some of the stuff is kind of crazy. Because they'll have, like, fucking entire, like, fucking, like, mall-like locations or shopping centers. As they say in the business. Is it really surrounded in something like that in real life? Weird greenhouse. Killing Arthur. King Arthur's a little bitch, and Merlin is a dumb name. It's a bit rude. Help the Thames folk retake the ship. Don't worry, Thames folk. I am here to help you. Have at thee, you filthy scourge. Edinburgh, you're busy Edinburgh. Which one now? Because there's a few. When I think of any festivals in Edinburgh, I think of the Fringe. Don't hit the fucking. Oh, you're a fucking moron, game.
Come to me.
For fuck's sake. Did you get at and Cool X? The Comic-Con for Sharp? What is Sharp? That sounds familiar. I thought it was just the... Well, I mean, there is the... Because when I think of the Fringe Festival, which is like kind of like a comedy festival sort of thing, but there is like Edinburgh, like fucking, like very cool city in the UK. Ah, yeah. Now that rings a bell. Yeah. Blame Todd for that. To be fair, it wasn't my fault. I didn't realize I was in Vatch. Oh, am I coming at this at a different angle, or is this a different ship? No, I'm coming at a different angle.
Hold up.
We got signed Catherine Disher. Ooh, oh, that's fucking sick.
I've fallen cold and dead. Spread my ashes in the estuary.
See, I weirdly like the, because I don't know if I know that did the films come? I'm guessing the games came first, but I remember watching the movies first. And then the only Resident Evil I ever played and enjoyed was 5. I seen gameplay of some of the other ones, but they were like, bruh. I mean, yes, Scotland is quite far, but very, very good place, very cool place.
Where he longed to be. Where he longed to be dead. Oh, Mr. Sailor.
Why are they so weak? Because they're not wearing armor. I mean, probably because they're not wearing armor. I got the Fallout picture, 2 key rings, stick them in the group. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm always interested. The year I went, because there's a place in fucking, I keep seeing them on online. It's like a kind of a prop company, but they make like prop replica guns. And like, I'm like, please come to fucking Ireland. But the year I was there wasn't really anything that cool. Because I'm like mad to like, because there's so many companies now that will like kind of, you know, like 3D prints like replica weapons. Like I went down a rabbit hole and seen that you can get like replica, you can get like replica like hand cannons from like, you know, Destiny, or guns from Halo and all these other things. But I'm always like cautious because like, you know, I don't mind paying for something, but when you're paying for something that's like supposedly like touted as like premium, you're like, is it going to be premium though? Because, like, I got some 3D prints of some Warhammer, and while they're definitely, like, quite good, they're, like, you know, you can tell they're 3D printed. I played the first Dino Crisis. To be fair, I never played Dino Crisis. I kind of wish I did. Any sort of dinosaur games, I'm like, please, yes. Signed, except for comic. Yeah, the Halo one was really cool because, like, Steve Downs and Jen Taylor, they didn't know, because I bought the the Halo Encyclopedia. And if you bought the collector's edition version, it came with like a little like lithograph. And I basically brought that to get them to sign it, and they thought it was really cool. They didn't know what it was. Kind of ruined my immersion. I'm like, what do you mean, Chief Cortana? You don't have all of like the merch? I mean, if I was like a character for like say if I was like voicing Master Chief, I'd be expecting in my contract that they would send me like every single merchandise for Halo. There's a couple of like Dino games though like that, isn't there? Like, because there is it. Turok is like another one that like I kind of wanted to play, but like it's an older one. I seen they made like a new remake recently, but then you never really fucking know with like, you know, where is it? What? A cricket bat signed by the West Indies. It was stole from my... Oh, that's a bit of a fucking shit show. Yeah, no, fuck that. Was there anything you could do? Inside of the ship where... Oh, down there? Okay, cool. I shall help you. Anyone ever played King Kong on the original Xbox? Or was it 360? Remember it had like cool spear mechanics? See, I don't know if the original King Kong movie had like Kong and the dinosaur stuff.
I'll break every bone in your fragile body.
Oh, a chocolate bar. Cavalier musket rifle. Oh, cavalry. I can read Crimson. Cavalry, I'm guessing it just means it's shorter, right? I weirdly, when I seen that sort of stuff in the movie, I was like, I want more of this. Fuck King Kong. Like, I'm a big fan of dinosaur stuff, like Jurassic Park and stuff. Ah. I think I remember you mentioned that before. Jack Tar. The fucking flag spear is sick. Lieutenant.
Business I don't like after a fight.
Hello?
Huh?
Hello, how are y'all? Captain Thursday. Where's fucking Captain Saturday? The plan? Hold on now, give me a minute. Oh, you've got like a full set of metal armor, is no. Hello?
Did you see me cave that one scully?
Admiral's hat. Boatswain. Combat rifle. It looks okay. I'll take the ammo though. So what was it? The plan it was called, I think? Plan. They really need to fucking add the thing. I'm pretty sure 76 has like a different section for notes. The plan. Wait, that's it? Ticket to Merseyside? Oh. Train to Merseyside? Oh, if Guilty's here, we gotta play that for later. But no, I need to read it first. Saw some of those fish folks shipping up and down the river, probably trading with some of their kin. Nice looking vessel. They might have some good cargo. Gonna set up an ambush. Well, that's a bit fucking assholery. You know what I've been really tempted to check out, X, and to be fair, you might probably be, even if you, because I mean, if you're anyway cultured in that sort of stuff, I'm like fucking mad to do like Warhammer tournaments and stuff. You ever played Warhammer? I know obviously Lee, you played Warhammer and a few other people. But like over here, I think there's one or two, I think there is a Games Workshop in Dublin. There's a few like smaller venues. But like, I don't think there's like conventions, and even like because I've seen ads for like model making and model conventions, but it's never Warhammer. It's always like Gundams, which is around Gundams, which I thought would be more obscure, and like kind of World War ones, which again I understand the World War because like, you know, World War ones are kind of more, you know. Hello, Jesus Christ, you're green. Yeah, no, Turok is fucking really awesome game. Hello? How do I get up there? The Warhammer against myself because no one... See, that's the problem when you live in like a small area like myself too. Like, you know, you kind of... And they to be fair to them, they do have a few. They They have like a few games that you can now kind of play single player. I tried to play the Fallout board game single player, and it was actually quite enjoyable. Fucking, it'd be fucking sick to like do, because I know I've mentioned a few times, people have said like, oh, Crimson, you should like do like a D&D sort of thing in the Discord some night and stuff, or like some sort of a game. What is this? Lower the Jolly Roger. Aha! I claim this ship for the Thames folk.
My hounds learned to swim today. So proud of them. It's you.
See, the other thing is I didn't really understand the rules too much of the time. I was just like, okay, we'll just, you know, roll the dice to see how far you move and roll the dice to damage. I know that's technically like how you're supposed to do it, but like obviously it's a bit more. There's like a couple of PC games like that allow you to kind of like emulate different kind of tabletop stuff. What did I buy? I bought like that Warhammer. There's like a Warhammer game. Greenwich Foot Tunnel. It's basically like a kind of a strategy game based on like obviously the tabletop. But no one fucking plays it. And like it's meant primarily to be like, you know, tabletop kind of PvP. There's only like there's like several different factions you could buy, but there's only 2 campaigns. I barely even stocks paint, so I had to do a bunch of unpainted mods and blue ones. Oh. Yeah, see, there was the hobby place near me that did do them very briefly. At that point, I was more interested in the World War II stuff than anything else. So I just got a lot of bombers, like the big, what was it, the Blemin, the Mitchell bomber, a lot of basically big British bombers. And I think I got like a D-Day pack at one point, and I was like, this is pretty fucking cool. Can I fall down there? What happens if I fall down there? Do not enter. Why? I feel like it's in the future. Years from now, this is how it would look. I mean, I would like to hope that we would come together as a species and stuff, but oh my god, realistically, like, I feel like a lot of regions are gonna look like very war-torn. We could end up like fucking living in like, you know, like small pockets. Hello? Hello, how are you? Oh, that's fucking hell. I got some radiation. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh shit. A rat's nest, I'm not sure. It is a bit sketch. Thankfully the water's not killing me. Unlike the Thames water. Even though this technically would be... Oh, do I go to swimming? Oh, I do. Oh, I love when they have, like, locations where you can... don't drown. Jesus, don't want to be like one of them cave divers. Hello. We're gonna build airplanes. See, there's some people that, like, do the, Like, some people build, like, you know, like, remote control cars and stuff. And I knew a few people that did them. You know, the ones where you collect a magazine. But then I seen, like, that there's people that, like, they'll make their own, like, off-road ones. They'll make their own boats, planes, like, actual flying ones. Which is... What is this music? Which is kind of sick. What's going on? What? Okay, that's... What's happening? Yo, you're blocking... What is that? The water. Oh, what the fuck? Why are we playing Metro? Oh! We're probably playing Metro. Good job. Mad Jack, thank you for blocking the traffic. What the fuck was that?
Do you just make a noise?
Yeah, it's called a gun. Made a noise. Oh shit, I need to... Right away. And... chocolate bar. Only 10 health points? Ooh, maybe fair. Conkers. Don't eat conkers. They never. Oh, corned beef. Oh, yeah. What's the calories on that? Calories per container. Is 120 calories. 56 grams. There's no way that's fucking accurate. This thing is all fucking fat. It is amazing though. Vote, no problem. I will check that in a few moments. What the fuck is Excalibur? Where the fuck did I get that? To make companion more seamless, like in your situation, you should be able to send Mad Jack to the dark tunnel. That would be quite cool, but the thing is, with stuff like that, it's... Hello there, Alpha.
Maybe mice.
I had built a balsa wood fighter, but it was just a glider. Oh, to be fair, I always used to find those sort of things cool. Like, obviously, I never get the expensive ones, but you could buy like the little kind of, what is it, like styrofoam ones. And to be fair, they flew quite well. Does anyone remember the parachute, like little green army men with like parachutes, like throw them off stuff? I could only use when I went to my grandparents because they had a house, or they had the stairs. Hello. What the fuck was he? Oh, hello.
Give it to me. I'll throw it out for you.
Bum, bum.
Your head off and sit down.
Like I seen somebody had like it was like a scale replica of the ME-262, and it like was actually jet powered. I'm like, do you need a license or something like that?
Starving for a fresh kill.
Well, it's yeah, it says danger, but I went down and
Come on out. Take your shot at the chap. Stop tickling me.
why do I feel like we could be in trouble here?
That's the good stuff.
Are you sure that honestly makes sense given how like
We're holding back. No wonder how
fucking die?
Come on. Yeah.
Leaving. So, was that just a one-off? Coulter. Probably. Who's Coulter now? At the cheap plastic soldier with the jeeps. Oh, same. Same. I fucking love them. They were awesome. Did I just cross the river? Okay, I crossed the river, but we want to go backwards for a bit. Victory gift shop. Oh, where is this? East? Okay. Or somewhere. And go back to the gift shop. Pigeons are sturdy creatures, and one of the few visually unaffected. Around London, they're a bit less healthy, missing patches of feathers. However, they keep an eye on the city. Angels and oh, god damn it! Like the birds from Fallout or Fallout 3. We'll here do the speedboats. This speedboats are sick. The sailboats. Ooh, throw a Boston Tea. I was born in 95. I believe that makes me a millennium. Where's this fucking... Oh, it's here. Alright, let's see what we can get in the Victory gift shop. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh. You can buy globes. Lights.
Bullets won't save you now.
Oh, I heard a... Oh yeah, that's a boat. That's another boat. Little toy soldiers.
You hear that?
You're lucky I didn't have to knock you, mate. You'd be below
I seem to get that a lot. My audience is all a lot older than me. Captain what?
Digging, lads.
Oh, it's a football.
Looks like the storm's passing.
What?
Hello. Oh, what the fuck's down here? Novice terminal. Hopefully I can open them doors.
Stand down.
That one. Nope. Close to old fire. What is Gen X? Now, what is that? I know Degeneration X. Meat. Rely? No, okay, so that means that... Okay, hold on now. That means that it should be sell, because, yeah, there's an L. Message to Sean Hunt. You get a dog? Yes, you do get a dog. You get a little bulldog, and I had to get rid of him because when he growled like some sort of demented zombie. Basement smells like shit, moldy blood mold bloody everywhere. Kev reckons mold would actually make the drugs stronger. Well, I know I'm not getting gear from anymore. Still, the tourist trap above us is genius. The bobbies wouldn't expect souvenir shop to be a front for a local gang. It's Operation Timber you love. Up to your game tank. Ah, fair. Thank you for that. Alright, Professor Sparkle. Alright, so I opened the door. Did it open both doors? Or just...
Red alert.
Yeah, he does sound a bit sketch. Scares the shit out of me when I had him. Oh, Captain Plugwash, how the fuck are we doing? Yeah, thanks, Leaf. No, it's Lee. The F is part of his second name. Leaf. You always find it funny when people like mispronounce. I'm not mocking you, Alpha. I just. Nah, don't play the pod down, bro.
Look at them.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, ow! Ow! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Fuck's sake, stop staggering me. Ow! Fuck off! You fucking landlubber. The last generation analog childhood. I think they call me it last analog childhood. Digital shit. I feel like that's me. Like I remember before, when I went to primary school, like tech had just kind of become a thing. You know, like I said, not tech, but you know, like remember our school had a computer. Level up. Let me put another perk in. Any killing VATS is a 25% chance to restore all action points. If you have 2 criticals, your criticals now deal twice as much damage. What 2.5 damage? Faded tire iron, why do I have that? I fucking pick up tire irons. Hello.
I will take a flaky.
Where he longs to be.
Hey, you guys are a lot weaker than the fucking cultists. Like, oh. Oh, you're gonna explode. Have you played? Have you been playing 76 recently, Lee? Or has anybody been playing 76? I know they got like a new update that like apparently added like infestations and stuff, but I'm just wondering if it's worth kind of getting back into. I really like the bounty hunter questline stuff, or the like events. But what really annoyed me was that like in order to like, because you do these basically public events where you kill targets, and you can like unlock like unique gear, like attachments for weapons and all sorts and blah blah blah. But the problem was, like, they were tied to your individual character, not your account. Meaning, if you're someone like me who, you know, if you play any of them games, you know, you'll run multiple characters. My main character is, like, my crafter and, like, my everything, but, like, I don't really play much on him anymore because he's just an all-arounder. He was just like, come on now. Not for a while. I've heard mixed things. Yeah, I've heard, like, some people say it's cool, but from, like, looking at the meta, played it for but yeah. See, I feel like you need, like, something to kind of pull you in. And, like, the Bounty Hunter one was really cool, like, the new weapon and stuff. But a lot of the time, yeah, it's very stupid. Like, things like plans. I understand, like, some things should definitely, like, you know, be account-based, like, say, like, legendary weapons and stuff, but plans and stuff, specifically when they have, like, it's not like a random, like, they're literally challenges in the game's, like, menu. It's like, don't make me have to redo things multiple times. That's why, like, ESO does a better job of it, because a lot of stuff you unlock, it's account-based instead of thingy-based. Hello? Oh, you did. What the fuck? Are we under the ship? Is this a real place? What the fuck? Is that actually meant to be the bottom of the ship? That's really fucking cool. See, I don't mind it, but I think the problem is, like, the different, like, I mean, realistically, unless you're trying to roleplay, which early on I did a little bit of roleplay, like different characters following different things, but you get to a high enough level, and, like, realistically, you can run, like, you can swap between, like, you know, all my characters are going to be a melee ability, it's going to be this and that, and realistically, while it's a lot more effort, it's probably more beneficial going it, you know, doing it that way. Because then you don't kind of lose out on stuff. What am I fucking over encumbered by? Sorts. No, sorts. Sort weight. Oh, the sacks weigh 20. Fair enough. That wasn't 20, that was something else. Trumpet, a lantern. Like, see, I don't mind doing it in, like, something like Destiny, because, like, generally speaking, in Destiny, once you get through, like, the main story, you don't have to, like, jump through extra hoops to kind of bring all your characters up to, oh, there's an AK. I was like, that looks sick. Playing the Ghost Recon. I need to go back and play that game. I really like Ghost Recon Wildlands. Their other one was kind of like, what the fuck? Where is there, like, can I go anywhere in here, or am I just stuck? I remember, like, the level of, like, customization of the game is really cool. It reminded me of Rainbow Six Vegas. Oh, 5 stim packs. A T-clipper is a fast three-masted. The term clipper comes to the clip meaning to move quickly. Originally designed to transport to these ships were also called China clippers as they sailed between Europe. I found the other, what was the other one was a bit, the breakpoint or whatever was kind of a bit like, what is this? I like the Division though, weirdly. Like, I wish that they didn't try to make it, because my girlfriend was really interested in that. She's like a diehard, like, kind of Ghost Recon realism fan. But then when it came out, it was essentially just like, we're going to try and do a Destiny. Like, there's the memes about, like, oh, guy with a hoodie. You know, you shoot, like, 7.62, 54 at him, and he's like, nah, bro, we're just vibing. Wildlands Blue Views. Yeah, it's really the locations. So I need to actually replay that. That might be a good idea to give it a go, because I have that. I bought, like, the Ultimate. It's the great thing about Ubisoft games. Apparently everything got it. Killzone. So, you know, PlayStation got it, and I'm assuming Xbox would have also gotten it if PlayStation got it. But like Ubisoft games are great in that like you give it like a month or two and there's a high probability like their Ultimate Edition will go on sale for like fucking 90% off. Wait, the Bolivian government complained? Bruh, what the fuck? I mean, fair enough, but at the same time, it's a fucking game. Like, it's like, if you're getting offended by the game, maybe there's some truth. I don't think you need live to play it, Killzone. I think that you can play it like I think you only need Xbox Live for like the multiplayer sort of. Oh, that's you might actually. Yeah, never mind. Maybe not. Actually, I don't know. Knowing Ubisoft, you probably will because they probably don't have like an offline only mode. They portray Bolivia's drug truck organization, and you're right. The truth hurts. I think the game was banned there, and I get it, but at the same time, it's like, come on now. Like, you need to just get over yourself. Like, you know, what is it? Does it bother you guys that you can't fix the problem? Like, I feel like gaming is kind of... Oh, what the okay. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Like, I feel like the gaming generation, because it's, like, so vast, it's kind of like the TV and film generation. But like the amount of people, I'd love to like see if anybody's done studies on like people that have went to locations primarily because of playing games. Like how many people do you think would have went to LA just because of GTA? You know, how many people would have went to fucking the Vatican City because of like Assassin's Creed? You know, people that they wouldn't normally go to places like this because there wouldn't be a benefit to them. Greenwich Station. Where the oh, that we'll go up there, no problem. No, we won't because the door doesn't work. No button. There's usually a button. Oh, it's the Thames water. Fuck's sake. Right, that's bullshit. They can't put me in normal water and then be like, oh yeah, by the way, here's Thames water. Really no way up there? Yep. But then a lot of companies have kind of done that. Like, the whole issue between, like, like Battlefield, for instance, they had to kind of make like Pax Armata like a different faction. Like instead of make it like an actual, it's like they were supposedly, I don't know how true it is. They were afraid of like politically how it would look. Like similar with Starfield, for instance. There was rumors that Starfield had a far larger Russian presence in the game, which would make sense. It's supposed to be about space exploration. Like who were the two kind of first, you know, countries / groups? It would be the USSR, aka Russia, and America. But because of the war in Ukraine and stuff, they felt it might be a little bit bad to kind of highlight, you know, like Russia in a good, which is a weird one because like I could kind of understand if you were trying to make the Russian military seem like the good guys, but like if you're just talking about like what the Soviets in like relation to like NASA and space. Well, it's just the whole thing of trying to please everyone. You ultimately please no one. You know, it's like the Russian guns too. Hello, Zerbus. Like the hunting, the Old Earth hunting rifle. What are you hunting with that? That's a fucking like that was designed to kill humans. Also, it's a sick fucking weapon. Like a really fucking cool weapon. How do I get up there? You drop the locker. I know I start dangling some stuff and I know you come. It would have been cool to see more stuff, just because, like, can you imagine, like, because Nova Galactica is meant to kind of, I don't know, it's not NASA, obviously, but it's kind of similar, like, it's got the kind of NASA punk. Would have loved to have seen, like, the Soviet kind of thing. See, I mean, you're not wrong in that statement, but, like, I kind of look at, like, ultimately, like, I don't really care that much, as long as it looks satisfying to shoot, and it's, you know... Like, I do wish they would have made it that they didn't have, like, a snap so that, like, enemies would know you're shooting at them as long as you don't, like, hit... Because that's what I was wonder. Like, if you're... Hello there, Tebro. If you're using, like, a subsonic round, and let's say somebody's standing, like, a couple of 100 meters of the distance, and you shoot, and it whizzes past their shoulder, or maybe it whizzes, like, 10 feet past them, I know that you won't hear it then. However, if you were to shoot it and it whizzed past them by 10 feet, but it hit something, would you hear it? I'm assuming you'd hear it. Yeah, I really like the punk stuff. Like the steampunk, kind of cool. Cyberpunk, kind of cool. I like Fallout's atom punk. So yeah, the AK was a weird one. Considering they had all this, like, we like modularity, which is like, that's fine, Bethesda. I'm all about modularity too. Meanwhile, the AK, it's like, what did you do to this? Jesus fucking Christ, Mad Jack. Like, there should have been way more fucking, like, we should have been able to turn, like, there should have been a shotgun AK. There should have been an SVD variant. There should have been like an RPK variant. It's like, it would have been so easy because there's not much difference. It's only a barrel, you know, increasing the barrel size for a lot of situations, at least from a development point of view. Are you friendly?
You're gonna wish you never lived.
Apparently you're not friendly. Boop. Boop.
Let's keep going. I didn't hear the bell.
Like Vladimir wearing that, like, that jumpsuit, like that's yeah, the Psycho 12 would have been fucking sick to see. It's like in the middle game we have the breach. The breach is cool. We have the standard pump shotgun, which I don't mind it.
And don't get up, you spongy muppet.
I think we could have done with like an auto shot, because I mean there technically is kind of like, because they're quite surprising. There's quite a few shotguns in Starfield, which is great. I fucking love more shotguns the better. But where was I going? Okay, lay of the land. No, we're going to visit the vagabonds. They're off over. Oh, they're that way. I need to go over to the gift shop and walk through the direction. Having a raven. Yeah, he's a bit. Do you guys think with the next iteration of Fallout, right? Do you think that Bethesda is more likely to implement older OG weapons from, say, for instance, Fallout 3? Like, say, the Chinese AK, the R91 assault rifle, that sort of thing. Do you think they're going to try and just keep it similar to Fallout 4? Where, you know, it's more kind of the combat weapons, more basically modular stuff? Or do you think they're going to try and make new stuff? Like, I would love to see them kind of go back to... I don't mind modularity, but I don't like modularity at the cost of losing out on truly unique-looking weapons. Like, I miss, like, the fucking... Like, although I liked, like, New Vegas is kind of... Like, how New Vegas did the whole attachments was cool, too. Uh-oh. Ow. I'm gonna say how much fun. Yeah. Like, the designs for modularity are very cool, and it makes it easier to kind of implement and balance them. But the problem kind of with the modularity thing, and I don't know if it's Bethesda, again, they're trying to do like a time gating situation, where, you know, instead of having, like, you know, different tiers of rifles, like, say, for instance, instead of having, like, a 22 pistol for entry level, a 9mm pistol for kind of mid-entry, a 10mm pistol, and then like a 12.7. So instead of having, you know, like different weapon tierings for different levels and areas, they just kind of go the route of like, okay, guys, we're at Buckingham Palace. Like, okay, guys, we're gonna just have like different receivers and stuff. See, I don't like the receiver stuff. Unless they're going to make it so that every single weapon is viable, which currently that's not the case. Parley. What about Parley? That Buckingham Palace? No, that's not Buckingham Palace at all. That's... Oh yeah, like for 100% it is. Like you can be way more custom. It 100% should be, and it bothers me that it's not Killzone. I was looking. There's a mod I'm hoping to. I'll be reviewing over the week, hopefully, regarding like looking at some of the classic modded weapons, like the old school sniper rifle, which I fucking loved, the DKS.
What? Resighting hostile bogey. Requesting back.
See, I agree, and like some mod authors do a decent job of that, but the problem with that is that in order for them to implement something like that, if they were going the Starfield route, they'd have to add extra bullet types, and I think that could be quite problematic. Whereas like some games, like for instance, some mod authors make it so that like say for instance some of the shotgun mods, you can basically just, it still uses the shotgun shells, but you can like upgrade it. Ow.
You hitting the floor, me hitting
Tomorrow has been increasing more. Yeah, and I honestly, I hope that it's not the case. Like, they did say they learned a lot from, like, watching fans react to Oblivion. And hopefully they go back to, you know, like... Whoa. Hopefully they go back to making the game more... Like, I don't mind, you know, game being kind of more accessible, but not, like, to the point of it just being, like... Like, Starfield is effectively a looter shooter now, which isn't a huge problem if it had other good elements, but the problem is I think some of the... What's a shroud? Like, some of the other elements just aren't there. And I would argue there's better looter shooters. Yeah, like, I don't mind, like, a little bit of dumbing down. Like, you know, like, maybe not having, like, say, like proper D&D style perks and stuff. Like the skill tree system for Skyrim was the best in my opinion. Get rid of that fucking chart system from Fallout, and definitely get rid of the Starfield version. Like, I hate it. The chart system is just like, no, I don't want that. I think the skill trees from Skyrim was one of the best additions in the game. Queen's house? Is this actually the Queen's house? Everyone knows Terran Armada. Oh no, I will say, like they did a really good job with the Terran Armada and the loot, the gunplay. Like, there's a lot more. I would argue there's a lot more to do. And I think in that front, if we could get some more tweaking to make like ship combat more kind of like on the line of, you know, the POI grinding sort of stuff, it'd be awesome. But again, exactly what I was going to say, but the RPG elements and stuff and the story lore elements are kind of lacking. And obviously, look, the story elements are going to be lacking to begin with because the game's new. The good thing is they like need to not like dangle things that are in the game. Like, they give the illusion of choice. There's no choices in the game, Bethesda. Like, and I don't mind not having like super choices. Like, it's fine, you know, like it's not that sort of game. Clearly, you know, you're supposed to be exploring, not necessarily making I mean, and that's fair. And to be honest with you, Alpha, I feel like there's a lot of people that enjoy that sort of thing.
I'll be under deck. You've fallen cold and dead. I would name you as the swain of a river bound.
We don't do outpost crafting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I mean, it doesn't help that the outpost building is absolutely deplorable in its implementation. They could have did a far better job at implementing stuff that.
Absolutely.
Oh man, no more.
I love what they're called, blueberries. don't get me wrong, there's obviously, you know, I'm not going to sit here and be like, obviously there's some really good things fucking in Starfield. Like, I think the shipbuilder is absolutely fucking phenomenal, and Bethesda, whoever did that, needs to be put at a higher spot. The idea of kind of the shipbuilding, phenomenal. However,
Oh, knock 'em out.
whatever you did to the people who were like, you know, the people who did the outpost building, like, you need to have a talk with them. Why did we go from Fallout 4 settlement builder? Hell, I would have taken the camp system. Plus, like, we're supposed to be explorers, right? Not necessarily manufactorums. You get me? Oh, like, and that is the thing, Paul. Like, I agree. Like, a lot of the time, I get my kicks from building ships. I think a lot of people do. And, like, you know, you can get a little bit of fun in the ship, you know, from going to Serpentis. But there's nothing there, you know? Like, I would love to see, like, basically the equivalent of dungeons in space. You know, like fleet battles. Why is there not situations where, like, we can choose to, like, join a flotilla of maybe, like, 6 or 7 Freestar vessels, and you have to patrol the Cheyenne system, you know? Basically jump from point to point. Like, they could easily fucking, like, implement mechanics now that we have the, you know, like the whole, like, not boost, the cruise mode. Like, they could have just did like a system like Elite Dangerous, where, like, imagine you have to go around in cruise mode and, like, you have to pull people out and scan them, like, you know, with the UC USEC, yeah, UC security and stuff. I do hope that they do add a settlement system, like list coming. I feel like shipbuilding very nice. Yeah, exactly. Like, give us, like, actual encounters. Oh, skimming fuel would be so... I love that from Elite Dangerous. But even like the kind of the transport missions, like, that's one of the things I used to love doing in Elite Dangerous, was like the whole transporting people from point A to point B. And you can obviously do that in Starfield. But it doesn't feel as, like, rewarding, you know? Like, imagine how cool it was if you could, like, do, like, the transport missions, but, like, it actually, you'd have to land at, like, different terminals. Like, there was actually, like, you're basically the equivalent of, like, an Uber driver, and you land and you see the people get out and you take off again, sort of shit. You know, like you're doing your run. You could get far fucking sprigging. Oh, shit. What was that? Where? There's a couple of mods that do that.
I got a bad feeling about this spot.
As always with mods and stuff, you'd always kind of like to see them being vanilla features. You know what I mean? Bum, 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 bum. Challenge on extreme. See, that's the thing too, because, like, once you level up the perks or you just run all particles, it's kind of a GG. Like, there needs to, like, I know there is mods and stuff, but I would... Ooh, coffee. Like, I want to see, like, a proper survival mode brought to the game that actually works in ship stuff too. Like, have actual, like, ship damage. You know, like, ships can get, like, fucking damage. You can lose habs. Yeah, like, just eating space. That'd be kind of cool, though. Like, it'd be super niche, but, like, it'd be fun, you know? It's like, oh, we're gonna, like, pick up stuff. You land, jump out of your ship, and it's like, we need to pick up some cargo in Aquila City. And imagine it's like a little kind of animation where, like, you see, like, it could be the same animation over and over again. Like, imagine you see, like, a robot, like, carrying stuff into your ship. And then you take off and you go on your journey.
I never got to sail the horn.
Like, the whole, like, jumping and, like, essentially, like, jumping to the star would work really well for, like, a lot of the encounters and stuff, because it would make it easier to deal with pirates and stuff and defend, you know, planets. Because that's the thing that, like, always kind of confuses me a little bit. Like, there's no way that they're going to be able to police the entire planet with their ships. That's not possible. And, like, even if they, you know, even if they go off of kind of scanning and stuff, like, look at real life. Ships are able to sneak in real life to, like, to countries and stuff. Like, having, like, ways to kind of counteract it. Yes, using the cruise system. See, the only time I found myself using it was when I was trying to get the random encounters. And, like, I probably would use it more if the random encounters were, like, ship battles instead of just it being like, oh, you know, here's an abandoned ship, or here's a granny trying to sell you something. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, oh my god, you've just come across, like, a wrecked asteroid that you can fly through. I'm like, hell yeah, I'd do that. How do I fucking... How am I supposed to... Ow!
This with a crack. Get the tentacles.
But yeah, like, like, stuff like that, like the Varun stuff, like you're saying, Paul. Like, we had that thing at the start of the game. It's like, oh, power down and sneak past. That made me think, oh my god, we've got, like, a stealth system from, like, Elite Dangerous style. But no, we don't. We absolutely do not. I wish we did, but we don't. Like, how cool would it be if, like, you actually powered down your ship, right? To the point where your engines weren't running and all you, like you could essentially coast in. Like, let's say, like, enemy ships, like, you know, like when you come across the ships on planets, there's no way you can, if you're trying to get to a planet and you jump into a planet's orbit and there's enemies there, you have to kill them or run away and come back later. Imagine if when you jump in, it doesn't spawn you close enough to said ships. It spawns you like 20k out. And you could do like fancy maneuvers. Like you point your nose towards them, boost, and then cut engines, and you essentially drift in. And depending on the ship type, there might be more likely to see you. Like if they have an A-class ship, for instance, where like it's going to be smaller, you know, the captain might be more aware. Just stuff like that. Like, give us, like, reasons to kind of fiddle around in the ship. Yeah. Like, that's honestly just the way to go about it. It's just, like, fucking shoot first, ask questions later. Like, even trying to talk people down. Like, they have all of these different perks. And I swear to God, someone makes a mod out of this, because I know there'll be people. Credit me. Like, you've got all these different perks, like, for, like, talking down people and, like, talking down creatures. Why can't we talk down ships in combat? Like, there's a mechanic there for it because we have the fucking, whatchamacallit. When you have the what's it fucking called? What do you call the quest line for the Mantis? When you have the Mantis ship, they leave you alone. Yeah, even stuff like that. Like, just making it so that, like, the planet, like, actually functioned. Like, I always loved the idea of, like, imagine, like, like there was, let's say, space-based POIs, right? Like, say, like, you know, like the outposts or, like, the space stations. And, like, space stations and stuff would eventually get populated, like, by NPCs, enemies. Let's say, for instance, like, on the outskirts of Aquila, there might be a rogue space station that the Crimson Fleet would take over. And, like, slowly but surely, they would start using that as a kind of a staging ground and, you know, making kind of bolder plays. And you could go in and kind of clear it out and stuff, and it gives you kind of a gameplay loop. And, like, if you don't clear them out, they'll start getting closer and closer to the point where they'll basically attack everyone outside of, you know, like, say, like, the planet of Aquila and stuff. Where? See, it does seem like they were trying to pack as much features in as possible, and they didn't really communicate with one another, you know, like, what, like, you know, like that, because there's very few instances of, like, mechanics working alongside one another, if that makes sense. Like, say, like, the outpost builder, like, regarding, like, ship stuff. Like, I know there's that, isn't there, like, there's, like, a thing where you can... It allows you to, like, load stuff off your ship. It's, like, a weird thing. Playing basketball. It's, like, a little kind of extendable. I think that lets you, like, grab stuff off your ship, but it's kind of like, well, what's the point?
I wonder how your brain tastes.
Well, see, that's what you'd like to assume, Face. Like, they'd be looking at, like, okay, like, we're making a new game. What are some big mods that players love using? What are some features that players want? Like, I think one of the probably the biggest ones, in my opinion, would be more immersive companions, and they kind of gave us that, but it's only with Constellation, you know? Like the kind of the like I honestly think that they did a really good job with the kind of the legendary system. I think going forward. Oh yeah, it was such a waste. It could have been so much better. Like it could have been like it could have been its own like proper quest line. Like you start off like if you ever played No Man's Sky, when you start off, you're essentially just making small little kind of shacks for yourself, and then eventually it expands into these whole, you know, making outposts and stuff. But not just outposts. Like why can't we make hotels? Why did they get rid of the why did they get rid of the being able to get like settlers and stuff? You ever picked up a basketball and shot through the hoop if you were wearing power armor? No. No, I rarely ever had. To be fair, I rarely ever had the jetpack. I would like to see something like that too, Alpha. Like, much like how I've said it'd be really cool. Yeah, somewhere you could, like, really, Bethesda? That was probably one of the coolest features in Fallout New Vegas, is the fact that you could assign all of your crew to specific locations. And you can do it with ships, right? And you can do it with outposts, but, like, why can't we do it with houses? You know, like, I know there's kind of limited houses, but, like, why can't I assign Samco to the house in the Freestar, in the Aquila City? Why can't I assign Sarah to like to the house in New Atlantis? You know, it's like just where's the but going back to what you're saying about the ships and stuff, like I've said before, like it's a bit of a misstep by Bethesda not having like different stats and perks for the different spacesuits. Like, you know, there's clearly spacesuits that are designed more for combat that should have combat related perks, like, you know, you do more damage but you move slower. There should be like the ones that are, you know, that are made for exploration, they should make it so that, you know, your scanner works better and, like, you know, you move faster. But ships should be similar. Like, you should be able to kind of, depending on, like, how you set up your ship, you should have, like, certain classifications. Like, there should be kind of benefits. Like, let's say, for instance, if you decide that you're going to make a kind of a ship with, like, if you're like, okay, I'm going to make, like a proper freighter, like, there's limitations. You can't just kind of do, like, massive, huge ship with guns and everything. You have to make sacrifices. Like, the more cargo you put on, the less room you have for weapons and armor. Yes, it does. I was saying that yesterday, and I've said that a few times. I would love to see Bethesda overhaul the non-Constellation companions, because they're really fucking cool. Like, Simeon talking about his, like, yeah, I used to do R&D for, like, weapons and stuff. And it's like, what? The fuck you mean? But even, like, some of the there's some of the Constellation companions, like Noel... Barrett, not Barrett, sorry, like Noel, Vladimir, Mateo, like, why can't we bring them on? Like, I want to know, right, what love is. No. I want to know, in the trailer for Free Lanes, okay, we seen Mateo on the bridge of a ship, right? Was that just somebody who was making the trailer spawned in Mateo for a cinematic point of view? Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how plausible that is, but I'm hoping that, like, Bethesda has more stuff. Oh my god. I'm hoping that Bethesda has more stuff lined up regarding that. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Like, fighters, you should be limited to, like, you know, the jumps and stuff. That's the other thing, like, with grab jumps, like, I think it would have been a lot cooler if they had have made it kind of like Elite Dangerous, where you could route, like, jumps. Like, you know, jump from one to the other, and you could sync it up, right? But you'd have to obviously discover the location first. Because I know, like, some people might find it a little bit tedious, but it could be an optional thing. Like, I think it'd be really fucking sick if you had the option to be like, alright, I'm gonna make a jump, it's gonna take 6. Hello there. Hello there, Nogroth. The grab drive, it is problematic, but, like, look, did they explain the lore on the cruise mode? Like, I think it's just, it is what it is. Like, they just go with it. What is a non-commit, like the UC Vanguard? Yeah! Like, not to mention, it's like, why is there no, like, area for like the actual UC Vanguard to like hang out and talk to other ones. Like I know technically, what's that guy? The guy you help, the Moetro guy, Moera. I know that you can help him and he becomes your follower. But like you should be able to like once you complete the Vanguard quest line. I know they give you the whole whatever it's called, the place on Mars. But like imagine like you're able to go to you go to like the wolf den, the den, and like you have like a room there, and there's like different like Vanguard character like companions could spawn, and they're like they only spawn after you complete the quest, and you could like convince them to come with you. Same with like the Rangers. Like imagine with the Rangers it was like random chances like to come across Rangers that could help you. I mean, the Crimson Fleet one's not too bad, because, like, technically the den and stuff.
My ashes in the estuary. Scuttle this, you little galley rat.
Well, that's the thing is, like, Todd mentioned, like, a lot of games, and look, I get it. Like, I don't expect them to play the sort of games we all like, because, you know, developers are, you know, the games are different, right? That's fine. But, like, it's crazy to me that when they were talking about the games and stuff, it's like, okay, we're going to make a role-playing game with big spaceship vibes. Okay, you haven't mentioned drawing inspiration from Mass Effect or Elite Dangerous. Hell, even fucking Star Citizen, it would have been like, fair. You know? Even that, though. Like, I will die on the hill that I think that Bethesda, if they had have went hard into the ship side of things and given us ship parts, like one of the first, like, smaller DLCs they should have given was ship parts, they could have pulled so many of those. It is on console. Sadly, they cut updating it because they wanted to add, like, ground combat, and they stopped working on it. Idiot play, but understandable because they don't have enough money. But like they could have like Starfield could have pulled in all of those people that want to play Star Citizen, but either they don't want to buy into a pyramid scheme or they don't have, you know, 650/90s. It's annoying because like you've got Wiz who's made 2 packs that essentially like it completely changes shipbuilding for the better. And if I was Bethesda, I would be banking on that. You know, I'd be making a trailer. I'd be like fucking hyping it up, being like, you guys should really... But are they doing that? No, they're doing fucking nothing. Like, goddamn it, Bethesda. You're supposed to be like businessy people. The ability to exit your ship. Yeah. Which annoys me because, like, what's weird is with Elite Dangerous, right? Like, I know some people want, like, the full Star Citizen thing. All I ever want to do is walk around my ship. I don't care for walking around planets. Like, it would have been far easier to just let us walk around the ships. And let us walk around the outposts. Like, that game, X4, I think it's called. I kind of want to play that game again, but the thing is, like, I don't play as much PC games anymore because I just find it more difficult. Like, to kind of, you know, get into them. It's, like, annoying to set up and stuff. But, like, that game has that, you know? Like, there's no, like, landing on planets and stuff, which is fair. But, like, you can walk around your ships. You can walk around the stations. The ships are all super unique and cool. Yeah, they're limited in what they're doing. Like, probably have a 10 because of the... I mean, fair. Like, it's not easy for Bethesda when they go from being very much kind of, we're going to do our own stuff, you know, and not have anyone telling us what to do. I would like to see it come out because, like, there's a naive part of me that thinks that it'd be fucking awesome to play, but you never fucking know. But, like, the stuff with, is fun to stand your own. Yes, it is so fucking cool. Like, the fleet system in that game, I will say that's kind of where Crimson gets a little bit triggered, because I'm not like good enough to essentially like fully utilize the kind of the fleet system, because you can have like proper fucking, you know, fleets of ships. But like I hope at some point we get that in Starfield. Like, imagine having like a mothership, and then you can assign like ships to different, like you can have your escort vessels that just hang around and protect it. You have like your kind of your shuttle essentially that shuttles you to and from the different areas. Oh yeah. And like it made me think that we were going to get something similar to that in like Starfield, like when it was that fucking Morrowind over there. Just because, you know, they were like, oh, we're partnering with NASA. Like, that's really cool, Bethesda. But, like, nothing ever came with that. Like, all it really did was, I think they used, like, NASA's maps to basically map, like, show the, like, the mapping for some of the planets, you know, like, in our solar system. To make them, you know, how they textured and stuff, which is fine, but... Starfield clearly is not going for this super realism. And, like, that's fine, you know? Hopefully it's take a lot of time to get into. You can make a nice trading fleet very well. Well, I remember when you told me how to do the whole, like, set up the mining stuff, and I was doing that, and that was very fun. But, like, when I tried to do, like, the combat one, it was essentially just, I was in the biggest ship, and I just kind of told my ships to follow me, but it was very janky. Release. Oh, I mean, realistically, I'm thinking at least 2 years from now. I think next year we'll probably get a new Fallout game. And then depending on how good it is, you know, I feel like if the Fallout game fucking does incredibly well, but then, or Xbox be like, all right, you know, like, we'll give you another, you know, we'll give you till 2029 to essentially pull it out. But if the Fallout game doesn't do as well, they're probably going to double time it because they're going to be like, well, Elder Scrolls is, you know... Well, even the rover thing, like, it really saddens me. And in hindsight, am I shocked the company, like, that basically makes it so your gun disappears? Like, you know, but, like, why can we not have a designated rover area? You know? Like, why is there not, like, a bay that essentially... Like, it wouldn't even be that hard to do. Like, mod authors have made, like, cooler versions, but, like, we get, like, a fully animated, like, when you land, like, you press a button, and, like a little kind of a hatch opens out, and your rover deploys down. I am interested to see, like, what mechanics they bring over to Fallout 5. More so that, because obviously with Elder Scrolls, like, obviously, you know, if they don't bring a lot of mechanics, it's like fair enough. Frontier dev, the thing is, Frontier are kind of like, they do a lot of stuff, but they don't have a lot of money, which is problematic. That's kind of why they had to scrap the development of the stuff. I mean, I normally I would say, yeah, it is very optimistic. But look at what's going on with Xbox. Like, the CEO basically threw money at Bethesda and threw money at Halo Studios to get games coming out faster. Fucking die. Like, I think we'll get Fallout next year. Well, the thing is, even with Elder Scrolls, it's like, I fucking would absolutely love to see ships in the game. You know? I would love to, and I think ships in the game would be fucking amazing. However, if it doesn't happen, I can see why. But, like, with Fallout, like, there's, you know, like, the boost pack system for Fallout, they could easily do jetpacks, you know? It would make sense because Fallout's, you know, a bit more janky. Also, my god, I can't fucking see. Like, the rover system, you could implement that into Fallout. Now, would you want to implement it into Fallout is a completely different question. Because, like, you look at Dying Light. Not Dying Light. Yeah, Dying Light? Yeah. In Dying Light 1, very much a kind of a smallish kind of locational game. Very fun game. And then they brought out the following, and you had cars, and while the cars were like, yeah, these cars are... what the fuck are these? Like, these cars are really cool, but there's a bit of a problem with them, and that problem is that it just kind of makes the areas very barren because they have to account for the vehicles and their, you know, like, how they move and stuff.
You have to fight. Come on, give me all you've got. I love the pain. I'm gonna tear your legs off so you can't. Feels good.
See, the thing is, they're supposed to be bringing out, they're supposed to be bringing out that new gaming, like, Windows gaming mode, essentially. to rival Steam's OS. And, like, potentially we could... I mean, if we could see that come out, it might be beneficial. Like, I know there's some people that have done... There's some people that have done, like, basically, like, hybrid versions of the Windows for gaming. And obviously they're not, like, supported or official. But apparently they can make the games run a lot better and, like, you know, you get a lot more performance. We're cut down on bloat. What do you mean, like, save bloat? To be honest with you, save bloat better not be a fucking problem when the vanilla game comes out. If we have issues with fucking... Oh, you mean, like... Okay, you don't mean that. Never mind. Oh, you meant save bloat. Well, that's the other thing. Like, they could make it a kind of an end game thing. Like, imagine, like, after you complete the main quest and stuff, you unlock the ability. A12. Oh, it's a road. Forgot we weren't in America. I was expecting that to be an underground bunker. But it's just gonna have to wait and see kind of moment. Oh, I know, 100%. That's why, like, if it was... But then I suppose it depends on kind of how they do it, you know? Like, hell, as weird as it sounds, and while it would probably be very counterintuitive, I wouldn't be opposed to having, like, a vehicle that kind of functions more like the ship from Starfield, where, like, you know, like, it is essentially just a kind of a loading screen situation. Like, you ever seen, you know, like, the mods that, like, the APCs and stuff? Like, imagine it'd be something like that, where, like, you can get in it and click it, and there's a little kind of, you know, little scene plays, you know, drives off into the distance, screen goes to black, and then you just appear at the location.
Lies where you long to be. Home.
The cars would make... Yeah, that is the main kind of worry, is if it... And it's, again, same with... hello there, brother. It's the same kind of issue as, like, with... Borderlands, another great example. Where, like, the cars are just basically there to kind of... add out the fact that, you know, they're trying to slow you down a little bit and make you like, oh, you need to... Did any of the future Borderlands ever make it so the cars are more than just a glorified transport with, like, a weapon that's dog shit? That's what I mean, an RV, cool, exactly, an RV system. Like, that just is just essentially a loading screen, but, like, you could modify it. So you could have, like, you know, maybe a turret or two, and it would, like, act as, like, a kind of a protective cover. Like, I know it's a completely different game, but, like, I've been playing, I've been playing the, what's it called? That, it's like an alien game. It's like a kind of a third-person, top-down kind of tactical shooter. But, like, you exfil in and out in, like, the alien APC, and it basically, it's a godsend because, like, while you can't drive it, it just kind of sits there and covers you. And I'm like, yeah, RV there. I actually played that. Very fun. I was sure about, That's what I mean. Like, I thought Avowed... I actually kind of liked Avowed. Like, I didn't... Where's this? Enter the pub. I didn't like, I didn't dislike Outer Worlds. Freakles would be cool, but it would make... Yeah. That, to be fair, hello, Bubba. That's the kind of... I was thinking, like, if they made it like an endgame sort of thing, or, like, super expensive. Because I feel like... Part of me feels like they wanted to do that with Power Armor in Fallout 4. With the whole, you know, like, you have to kind of pick and choose. But given kind of how you could invest in the perks... You can be rolling in fusion cores. Whereas, like, if it was something where, you know, fuel was so rare that, you know, like, you could only maybe, you'd only find yourself using the car for, like, 10% of the storyline.
Think you can win this?
That could scare me.
Find something sturdy and get down.
Save me like by the payroll, please no. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Step back. See, I want, like... I don't know, like, because the shipbuilder, I think, to me, is, like, so cool, and I feel like they could definitely implement... Let's use this. I feel they could implement some, like, cool stuff, but I don't know, like, how it would be necessarily usable in, like, the Fallout. Like, in Skyrim, boats. Yeah, the alien... No, not Fireteam's Killzone. There's another alien game It's really cool. Fireteam's actually also a very good game. It's basically, what is it called? It's quite good in that, like, it's a bit like XCOM, except like it's not turn-based.
Hey, personal, quit holding back. Come here and let me
Oh, you actually knocked him off your feet.
and die.
I fucking look. Who the fuck is Henrietta? I got the first one. Me and my girlfriend played it. Very fun. Any sort of game that has like a class system that's like PvE class, I'm all about. As long as the gameplay loop's fun.
I'll give you that.
Plus I love the smart gun. It's such a cool fucking weapon.
Come on.
God, I need to. See, I feel like if I was taking drugs, it probably wouldn't be as problematic. A boiled sweet. Jeez, wheat.
Give me all you've got.
Let's use. Do I get much ammo for my bookmaker? I got 13 rounds. Bum, bum. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's weird. It's like if it was me, right, like as a game developer who had made all of these previous things, I'd be like thinking like, okay, how can we implement these into Starfield? You know, how can we implement the Vault DLC? Oh, that's super easy. Let's add a list DLC that essentially allows you to build kind of like underground, like kind of bunkers on planets that aren't habitable. You know, there could be this whole quest about, you know, like habiting or making like planets habitable by making these like underground like bunkers and stuff. Like, oh, what about Automatron? How can we do that? Oh, let's just make it customizable robots. It's a GG. You know, what about the workshop DLCs? I don't know, Bethesda, give us ship parts, give us outpost parts. The melee combat, my god. I mean, even look, fucking, even this game, having like the little animations, like I know they're jank and like they're very kind of few and far between. But sometimes I just want to watch my character like just stab someone. Is that sadistic? Is that weird? Because they even fucking like they brag about it. Dark Descent, yeah, Dark Descent's the one. Yep. Like that scene you see where in when you go to the what's the fleet area called for the first time? You see him do the thing where he basically grabs his hand and shoots him. Why can't we do that? You stole that in Hitman. The like animation when you have a suppressed pistol and you walk up behind someone, you grab their mouth and you basically put 2 rounds in their like back of their chest. Or the back. Is it technically called the back of their chest? But yeah, like the melee is, it's... And to be honest with you, I feel like if Bethesda was to have made the power system in Starfield more like the Magicka system in Skyrim, where melee weapons are kind of more there to give you something to do, you know, alongside the Magicka, like, you know, throw in your different abilities. I don't think people would have cared as much about the melee, you know what I mean? Like, it's like when you download the mod that essentially allows you to use, like, lightsabers, you're kind of like, well, that's fine, you know, like, okay, my melee doesn't, you know, like, it's not doing crazy damage unless it's the fucking Varun Painblade, but it, like, it functions. Too much I don't think so. Like, look at like how Bethesda operate as is, you know? Like the thing is, right? I think that I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, Bethesda are the greatest thing sliced bread. They've made mistakes. But they're still a company at the end of the day, you know, and I don't think they're as bad as we think. I think the fans have perpetrated, is that the right term? The fans have kind of pushed this kind of mentality that like, oh, the Fallout or Bethesda hate Obsidian because, you know, the New Vegas and stuff. I mean, the first thing about stuff like that is most of the guys that made New Vegas aren't even at Obsidian anymore. Second, like, it was still Bethesda's game. That's what I always like to point out. People are like, no, New Vegas is better. It's like, bro, New Vegas is a phenomenal game, but it's just Fallout 3.5 with cowboys. Now, look, there might be some individual animosity. Like, there's one guy who used to do, like, Fallout. I don't know what his name is, but he's been a little bit kind of hostile / questionable. But then, you know, what was what happened? I wonder. Yeah, like, impact would be awesome. Like, when you hit someone, they, like, have, like, degrees of stagger to them, but not just proper stagger. Or not just, like, you know, the stagger in the game where you kind of get stun locked. Like, if I hit someone... like in the arm, they like their arm will move back. If I hit them in the leg, they kind of slow down. Microsoft giving Bethesda a free ride because Todd, those the other guys, this new is gonna make them. Well, I mean, isn't but like realistically, shouldn't that be the case? Like, look, Bethesda. I love Bethesda games. I'm not gonna lie, but like, look at like in the last the last 5-6 years. Well, no, is it the last 10 years? Like, what would you say is like some of the big kind of role-playing games, like you know, kind of role-play? Like, I would say Baldur's Gate, which I know that's a bit of a rogue one because it's not technically, it's a bit, and Kingdom Come Deliverance, you know? Like, Bethesda has their work cut out for them because that new Kingdom Come Deliverance game, plus the rumors of them making a Lord of the Rings game. Oh. As long as they can make their melee combat a little bit less janky, fuck me, they're going to be on a winner. That's kind of similar with, like, with the Fallout situation. I think Fallout's lucky because Fallout doesn't have as much competitors. I mean, it does have Metro and it does have Stalker. And Stalker is good. I need to replay it, but apparently it's fucking off Game Pass. And, like, Metro, obviously Metro, I would always, like, tell people, like, Metro's storyline is far better than Fallout's because, obviously, it's a story game. It's, you know, it has a bit of kind of, you know, roleplay and stuff, but like, these are the kind of, you know, there's probably a lot more. Like, again, there is a lot like that. Like, I haven't played them games, so there's a lot of games I'm probably missing out on that have been, like, fucking huge. That new game that is, like, remaked, what is it, Gothica or something? Is it Gothic? What is it called? There's like a new game that got remaked. It's like an old school RPG. Everyone's like, this is fucking amazing. Basics map. Also, well, there's modders doing that, and I don't. The thing is, right, I don't think they'd ever do that fully because they want people to play. They want people to play 76 because that's their cash cow. But they could easily, like, look, for the Fallout 4 point of view. Thank you, Alexander. Gothic remake. Thank you. They could easily, like, throw in a load of, like, the creatures and weapons and armor from 76 that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying, you know, they port absolutely everything because it'd be stupid to port everything. But they could, like, there's, like, some things they could port. Like, say, for instance, the Wendigos would be fucking sick. Sheep Squatch would be fucking sick. Like, some of the weapons... it's sad that, like, modders have to essentially hand recreate them to get them in the game. Like, somebody recreated the Crusader pistol from Fallout 76. I think the Crusader pistol is fucking sick. Any pistol that essentially adds, or any pistol that's viable in endgame, I'm like, yeah, give me that. Where the... What is that? Is that an observatory over there? But who knows? Like, I would like to think that, you know, Bethesda, like, clearly they've been doing something. That has to be the only reason Starfield got kind of content with few and far between, right? It's definitely that. Please be that. Like, I will be somewhat okay with the fact that Starfield kind of didn't get the support it needed, as long as they still supporting it. If, like, it turns out that they put most of their effort into Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 6. What was that? Bad Rabbit. Asked them to play it once. Bought it, have not played it. Is it any good? I tried playing it, and it just kind of seemed like a kind of a weaker version of, a weaker version of Stalker.
Head off! Oh man, no more.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. Oh, nice! I got a crowbar. I mean, that's Bethesda, I never want to see Fallout fucking 4's legendary system. I fucking can't stand it. Where's that? I go in there? Probably not. So I'm hoping that zombie game, the 2 Days in Hell, I'm hoping that's quite good because I'm looking for something to kind of tide me over for a month or two, like multiplayer wise, until like Gears and kind of COD and obviously GTA. But if not, I might have to like see. Why is it hard? Is it like Baldur's Gate level hard, Paul? Because to be honest with you, Baldur's Gate was fucking awesome, but it took me fucking ages to get into it. Like, I was like, I don't know about this binary. It's a bit fucking difficult. And then, like, first played, like, let's do it again. Does the torch actually do anything? I don't understand. Oh, it's like living in real life. What do you... Oh. Like, as in you gotta eat and sleep and stuff? Better for the angry... Oh, that's not a... What does the crowbar do, though? I gave him a chain sword. Crowbar. Oh, I know he does 30 damage. Alright, let's fast travel back to guy and sell him some stuff real quick. Where's the Thames people? Doo-doo-doo. Oh no, don't say that, Paul. Don't say that. Alright, I might not be getting that game then. It's Eurojank hard. It makes you super weak and you have to play super careful. Ah, lovely. What? That's not where I wanted to go. I went to the market. I don't think it's out yet, isn't it not? Barbarian is more than a ruin. It's a death sentence. A place where the sick went in, but never came out. What? What is that in reference to? Hello, everybody.
Oh, sorry about that, human.
Looking to buy stuff, guys.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Alright. I will say, whoever designed like this layout, don't put people standing behind cash registers if I can't sell to them.
Great. We have a limit.
Thanks, Ahab. Good man yourself. I'll sell you that. I'll sell you some cricket ball. I'll sell the crowbar that I don't want. I'll sell a hitman. Fuck. Want that never-ending pistol, chainsaw. Oh. I'll sell the bow. Sell that. Bloody surgical gloves. Where the fuck did I get them? Probably should cook some of this food realistically. More 9 mil. Oh, I owe you how much? Fuck it. I like saved you fucking people. We have no fucking money. Watch now. I'm gonna find a really cool gun. It's gonna be like, oh, I need some scrap. Ah, I just sold all my scrap. What ammo do I am not? All right, I can sell some ammo. I'm not gonna use. I'm not gonna use arrows. I'm not gonna use shape charges. Rebar bolts. We won't use them. Plasma. We won't use them. Ornate arrows. We won't use them. Lead balls. I won't use them. Won't use them. Fusion cores. There's no power armor in this game. I don't think there might be actually. Oh, that'll actually give me money. Okay, that's quite good. Flares, sell them. Keep the flamer fuel. Sell the 5 mil. Like, nope. Oh, God. Can't customize your character. I don't mind not being able to customize your character, to be honest with you. But only if the character has its own kind of, like there's references and stuff. Do that. I do math. There we go. Nice. Did I? Yeah. Where was I? Territory. Because Exodus comes out 2027, and I haven't looked at too much of it because reasons, but like from the stuff I have seen, it looks quite interesting. But then I've seen like they've done like there's been some like books done about like some of the lore, and I should probably read it. But then I don't know. Like the only thing I seen about it was like a clip of like somebody having like a communication or like communication. Good job. Like somebody was like, it was like a little scene where they were like looking at something, and you kind of like the Mass Effect style where you could like interact with like various different like, you know, objects in the scene.
Time to face the champ.
Play Rogue Trader. Oh, I fucking love Rogue Trader. I am so excited for fucking Inquisition. Also, I'm excited for the Expanse game. But as a console gamer, I'm a little bit kind of annoyed with how the devs kind of operate. Like, they kind of do early access stuff, which, look, I get it, you know, like, money's tight, but, like, I don't like the whole kickstart a game. Although I can understand that it's probably very necessary when you're, like, when you essentially don't have a studio over your head that can give you the, or, you know, like a publisher that can give you the money. Oh my god! That's a big fucking badger. Jesus Christ. They're doing work in my house. I can't get the... It's so fucking... I'm like... Plus, the thing is it took me like a playthrough and a half to like understand, like, okay, now I understand how the game works. Hello, ladybirds. Wonder how hard it'd be to bring the ship VATS mechanic to the game.
A full round.
Yeah, same. I find more like the most fun of that. What's a deer stalk? Is that the mask? Okay. Like most of the fun in that game, I think, is going from kind of, you know, just getting out of the tutorial and just kind of enjoying yourself. Lower helmet. Dexy. What the fuck is Dexy? Yeah, let's not worry about the fucking regular badgers. Normal badgers over here are fucking dangerous as is. I can't imagine a fucking... Although saying that, like, I've never actually seen a live one. I've seen videos. Hello, squirrel. Squirrel, where are you, squirrel? Over there. A limer? What? No, I like to eat meat. Fuck off.
Only your whole family.
Maybe don't. Kind of. It's pretty much Baldur's Gate in the Warhammer universe. But, like, it's actually not really. Well, kind of. There's no, like, banging scenes and stuff. And, like, when you talk to characters, it's still, like, you know, they will talk, but they don't talk as much as they probably should. A lot of reading in it, but I like it. Wisconsin Badgers. Oh, hello. Hello, Brahmin. Is that a fucking horse? Hello. Hello, horse. Hermit shack. Yo. Can I come in here? Oh, it's an interior cell. I mean, the Eldar, the Drukhari do 100%. Hello, Hermit. How are you doing? Oh, you make models? There you go.
Hey! Who are you? Who are you?
Oh. Hello?
Hey! Who are you? Who are you here?
Whoa,
Come
relax.
closer, and I'll have your guts for goddess.
You don't... calm down. Nobody needs to get hurt.
That's fair enough. Why are you here? What do you want?
I I was looking for shelters. There's no reason. I'm just exploring.
Well, as you can see, between the being crazy and being in the arse end of bumfuck nowhere, I'm not really a suitable host for you. But you can stay and enjoy my company if that's what you want. But if you're sticking around, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the legendary weapon called the Satan Blaster?
No.
Well, I've been searching for it for years. That's the crazy. And I think I finally found out where it's located.
Never heard of it. Okay. What exactly? Okay, I'll do it.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that, but let me just make something clear. I ain't coming with you.
Kind
I
of
went
assume
off the
that.
grid for a reason, quite frankly. I just don't deal very well with other people.
Fair enough.
So I'm just gonna pop my ass in and throw tickets at you so you do it for me. Sound
Oh,
good?
whoops, sorry.
Here's my research.
Yeah. Fair enough. Get the Satan Blaster. Oh, you're a fan of aliens, I see. Oh, it's Louis Armstrong. Oh, that's... Oh, that was the name of the fucking... Look, it's a space shuttle. See? Crimson found ship parts. Wasn't even playing Starfield. Can't zoom, fuck. A hat? Calendar. Pink wafers. They're fucking disgusting. See, I really wish they'd remaster the Fallout games, like 1 and 2, just because I would love to play them and kind of understand the lore and stuff of it. That. This. Okay, it's probably a memorial. That's not. Oh, hello. But what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? How are you, Lennox? Good man yourself. You strike me as someone who understands the value of quality armor, right? I mean, what the fuck are you wearing? Yes. God, I hate when they don't have voice acting because you can't skip. In the Mark armor, yeah. Maker names are limited, but feel free to take a look. Yeah.
Hey.
I feel like he is... Well, that's fucking extremely limited. What the fuck?
You're finished.
Oh. Oh, there's rats. Oh, they're not rats, they're squirrels. Excuse me. Gotcha.
People shall hear of my heroism.
Don't let the squirrel get away. Beat him up. Yeah, albino squirrels. Squirrels weren't bad enough.
Hey, Maker!
Good job, good job.
You should have stayed here.
I think out of all of them, I like XCOM's combat. See, the one thing I will say about Rogue Trader, and it's kind of similar to Baldur's Gate, like the you know the way like abilities, you've got like loads of buffs and stuff, and like I'm kind of a 1-2 punch sort of person. I don't really faff too much with like all the extra, but anybody that likes that sort of like min-maxing, and not even min-maxing, but like buffing up your character. Because I think I when I first played when I first played Rogue Trader, I was like officer, kind of like leading them, and then I just went melee psyker and I just punched the shit out of everybody. Oh, XCOM is amazing. Fucking phenomenal games. I don't know if they're making more of them. I fucking hope they make more of them. Like some of the best fucking games out there. The Star Wars one coming out. Oh, that's gonna be good. There's been like a few ones I've seen that are XCOM-esque. Like, it's like a war game where like you play as like special forces, like invading like wartime Europe at the start of the war sort of things. And like it looks quite interesting. But I feel like it's hard. Hey, fuck off. Why are you guys are way too unmutated. Yeah, I have the issue I had on the Xbox is you have to essentially sign out of your account before you launch the game. And then when you launch the game, you click your character and it works fine. But then I don't know, I haven't played it in a long time. Bolstering riot police. Ooh, that's kind of cool, but... I mean, the Star Wars are kind of good. They've got the Star Wars XCOM, which might not be everyone's take, but then there's the Star Wars racing game that I think is going to be very fun.
Hold up. Get ready to fight.
Which would XCOM? Oh, don't I? Yeah, no, it looks really cool, the Star Wars one. Corned beef. Dexy. I don't know why I got that. That's not going to be of any use to me. XCOM! Who makes XCOM? Is that Fire Axis? They also make Civ, don't they? Civ's another game that, like, I can quite... Yeah, there's a Star Wars, like, pod racing kind of... Not necessarily pod racing, but you can get pod racers. It also has Sebulba in it. It's coming out soon, I'm pretty sure. Hello. Bang. This helmet is using the Assaultron helmet, where basically it's only when it combat mode, I think, is when it closes. Full helmet. Can be trusted. I like the Marvel XCOM game, and I think they... Wait, what? Well, to be fair, that's not necessarily a PlayStation thing. Don't the Forza devs, like, delist games? I don't really know why companies delist games. Like, it's always weird. I can understand if it had, like, public servers and stuff, and maybe, but even then, you can just do fucking peer-to-peer private servers. Like, what's the problem? See, it probably doesn't help, and I know I hate to say this, but it probably would be better for them if they tried to do, like, a, not live service fully, but if they did, like, free updates alongside paid updates, kind of like what Stellaris does, where, like, it kind of draws you back in. Both the people that, you know, play the game consistently and, like, dropping money on it, and the people that don't. Every time there's a big Stellaris update, they usually add a load of free stuff to the game.
Get up, you spongy muppets!
Oh, fucking robots. Fucking robots! What am I gonna do with robots? My last gaming rodeo. What do you mean your last gaming rodeo? Is that what is that? That sounds really dark. Can you please reiterate what you mean by that, Paul? Oh, fair.
You hear that? Big mistake!
I mean, the thing is, right, I have some faith in Xbox somewhat, and I say that as knowing that Xbox has fucked over a lot of stuff in the past. Like, even though they don't have the market, you know, like, control that Sony does, I think that they're somewhat more aware. Now, saying that, they're also the company that tried to increase Game Pass, fucking morons.
Yeah, did you see me cave that
like one of the biggest things, like the biggest boons to gaming has been the Series S, and the fact that, like, at the price, I mean, now it's fucking expensive, but the fact that it kind of allowed, you know, like, people to kind of game without having to drop crazy amounts of money. And, like, I'm hoping that they're going to try and potentially make it so that, you know, like, it's not necessarily like the next console is not gonna be like a next gen sort of thing where it kind of games will start coming out and they'll be, like, not playable on the S and the X. Hoping it's going to be more like, you know, like how the X and the S is currently, where it's like just going to be the Z. Oh yeah, no, they thing is they changed it back and they're like trying to add perks to it. Like, but the perks are kind of a bit tone deaf. Like, oh nice, I get battle pass stuff for fucking Fortnite. Like, they should allow you to to choose. Like, it's like, oh, would you like Fallout first? Would you like ESO plus? You know, give you the option to choose one of them, and maybe it might be worth it for like most people. I mean, but then the price of the Xbox, like the Xbox Series S going up to 500 quid in Ireland. Like, excuse me? Excuse me? Like, I know there's the whole RAM crisis and thing, but like, I doubt the fucking Series S and X are using the fucking highest, like, RAM. Like, I wonder what the RAM is. Is it DDR4 or DDR5? Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like I've stepped off the fucking boats at Dover and fucking... But the priests are fucking coming for me.
Disgusting beast.
See,
Stop your murder.
fair. To be honest with you, it was definitely like a kind of a capitalist thing where they're like, they just did it for the sake of doing it, you know? Because like, you look at like, to be honest with you, you look at like other instances of like companies doing stuff like that. Everybody's kind of jumping on the bandwagon trying to increase the price of things, which is like, bruh, why? Chocolate bar. Let me pay for Netflix. Well, see, even stuff like over here, we've got a kind of a satellite company called Sky that do TV, and you can get like Netflix extra for like very little money. I think you get like Disney Plus for like small amount of money extra as well. Hello there, Dong. I was worried about you. How you been? He doesn't have share. Yeah. Well, the thing is, the Steam thing, they could have 100% sold that at a loss. Like, if it was like 600 quid, 500 quid, maybe. Because, I'm doing good. Glad to see that you're doing good. Like, because the thing is, like people complaining about, like, oh, it's not powerful. Like, people don't realize that most people playing Steam are playing on, like, you know, very low-end stuff, you know? Like, not a lot of people were expecting a 5090 in a box. That being said, I think the price is just a killer, you know? Like, I wouldn't even, like, look, even if they were selling it, like, at fucking 500 quid and, like, realistically, it's, like, half as powerful as the S or whatever. It should be about accessibility. Because, like, I'm pretty sure, like... Yeah, I did. That's so weird, Paul. Like, that's so fucking strange. Chems. I'll take chem. Like, Battle SM. Oh, that's what it's called. Interesting. Like, I have Netflix. I'm gonna watch it just because, you know, GTA, but it's same as a weird one. But then, like, we've seen that before. Fucking, anyone remember Destiny? When PlayStation played for early access, they got legendaries a year later, or a year earlier. Oh my god! Alright, so legendary doesn't mean legendary. Fastness for reservation, but I'm not sure. The thing is, like, realistically, if you have the money, I would probably say buy it, because even if you have buyer's remorse, you might be able to sell it for, you know, what you bought it for. You know what I mean? I mean, you could be a scumbag and probably sell it for a lot more, but obviously, you know, we don't want to do that. Because I feel like a lot of people do want it. There's a lot of people that do not care about the price. But that's what I was going to say, like, because, you know, like, obviously the RAM crisis and stuff, right? And the price, everything going up. But, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you're not afraid to travel, like, there's a lot of, like, smaller tech shops that you could probably go in and pick up a pre-built that, like, realistically is going to be, like, a lot cheaper. And, like, just get some upgrades. Again, Don't quote me on that, but I remember like when the price of like RAM and stuff like originally went up, there was a few YouTube channels I see where they'd like try to like kind of go to like various stuff and build shop, or you know, like try and go to various like some of the bigger places like say Walmart and stuff, but then smaller places. And like they were able to like pick up like kind of, you know, gaming PCs and stuff with cards in them or like processors in them that were like really good for the value, and then just, you know, tear out some pieces. So I wish I knew enough about like PC to kind of like do stuff like that. Like on occasion, because I've heard that like PC gaming is like one of those situations where secondhand like graphics cards and stuff, as long as they're in good condition and they haven't been used for mining, they have like a different, you know, they have a decent, you know, use or like reliability rating. You think fucking like recently the scalping, right? So Halo, you know, big Halo game came out, was awesome. They did like a limited run collector's edition. It retailed at like, what was it, like I think 250, it was about €300 if I wanted to buy it, and it sold out almost immediately, to the point where scalpers are like selling it for like several thousand or several hundreds above retail. Some were at 1,000. And it sickens me because like there's ways you can combat scalpers. One of the best ways to combat fucking scalpers is to just make it that they're like they're made to kind of deliver sort of thing. Like you basically you order it and then it's like, okay, we'll get this for you, but you'll be probably waiting a few months. That's what Bungie used to do with stuff. You're starting your car and you can't see the dash. Yeah, I seen that about the Spider-Man. Like, don't get me wrong, right? If you're the sort of person where like you're not like a fanboy like me who's kind of like tied into the Xbox ecosystem, and even if you are, like there's like, if you can get a good PC and so, because it also depends on what you're looking to play, you know. Like, if you're happy kind of playing your, you know, your standard mainstream games, Call of Duty, you know, Battlefield, stuff like that, realistically, your console will do the job. But if you kind of want to play more, like, let's say you're a big fan of modding games or you're a big fan of simulation games, then obviously PC gaming will be kind of more. The one thing I will say, and I think a lot of people are realizing this, people who started modding Starfield and stuff and Fallout, PC is not as easy, not as simple. You know, like there's fucking, if you're anyway tech savvy, you can Google it, right? But like, my God, some of the stuff, tried to buy Steam controller and never got contacted to buy one. Spent almost, yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it's not the best system. Like what do you mean? Their scalping system or like the console itself? Dom? Why is there a ladle? What if we're gonna ladle? Are we in a shopping center? Da, 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 da. The Steam controller, is it still the one where it has like, instead of having thumbsticks, it has like kind of like little like mouse pad things? That kind of seems fucking cool. I don't know how realistically how viable it would be. Now I'm curious. If you were to, I'm assuming a trackpad is never going to be as accurate as a mouse, but I wonder how close they should give you an estimate. Yeah. Are you saying that like as in it's something they should do, or as you're saying to Paul that they usually do? Obviously, I'm a big fan of the joysticks and stuff, but I do wonder, like,
Nice work.
if you were to get like replace the joysticks, it looks interesting. Understand? If you replace the joysticks with little kind of trackpads and stuff, I do wonder how, you know, how good they would be. Oh shit! Sorry, I hit my mic again. Apologies. Just brutally murdered everybody's eardrums. Hello. Do. Somebody's cooking, I think, some sort of southern fried noodles, and I can smell them, and I'm like, they smell nice. Oh. Hello? Oh, you're dead.
There's a reason someone left that old junk in the first place.
Nuh-uh. Laandaan. Get the Laandaan look. Yeah, damn right I do. I said no. Like, there's been so many, like, debates about mouse versus controller. And maybe I am very biased because I'm a controller fanboy. But I still believe, right, that if you have a game that is from the ground up made to work alongside both mouse and keyboard and controller, like, there's no kind of, you know, there's no, oh, that's cool. I think that it's pretty level playing. People are always like, I see people complaining. They're like, oh, I fucking hate playing with controller players. They're so bad. It's like, brother, I fucking top the leaderboards when I'm driving my tank and not trying to fly a helicopter. Because, you know, and when I'm, like, using my guns, I'm pretty decent. Now, obviously, you know, that's a bit of a wild, like, we just kind of went a different route. Bum, bum. Door. Hello. More kids' meals. I still have yet to use the kids' meals. Like they do, they give you like +1 AP, which is quite good. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Greasy spoon. Ooh, ooh. I fucking want a pizza for some reason. Like I haven't had like a pizza. Well, actually, it's like I had like a Tesco pizza recently. Tesco is like kind of like a Walmart, and it was like fucking banging, and it was like wasn't too bad on calories. But like I'm mad for like a Domino's or something. Oh, defend the Swan and Mitre. What the fuck happened? Hey.
My tickets on bullets or bookmakers. I know the better venture.
Look where you're going.
What the fuck's going on? What's a mitre? Like, as in a mitre stick? The type of bird. If I did buy a PC, I wouldn't use a monitor. Oh, brother, that's what I do. That's what I 100% do. Like, I have a monitor, and I got a monitor because I need it for, like, for the chat and stuff. But I'm a TV kind of boy. Now, the problem with that, right, is generally speaking, TVs are going to be like 4K, which means if you're trying to, you know, make the melee throwing knife, if you're trying to, oh, it's a, if you're trying to, you know, play higher end games, you're going to have to use frame gen of a very powerful, I think. Plus, I think when it comes to competitive games, I think people will make the argument that, like, resolution doesn't, like, I'm assuming 4K resolution is not necessary in like games like say like CS:GO. Hello, Yvette, how you doing?
Hey,
how you doing?
You that fresh face Gaunt mentioned?
Oh, yeah, that's me. I have an Amy now.
Oh well, that's just peachy, sweetheart. But if you haven't noticed, we've got a bloody war going on. So some regular niceties can get fucked right now.
Takes
we got
nothing to
hit
be
hard
nice.
Just there, but we managed to kill or capture every attacker, except one. I noticed a scout hang back and leg it when things swung our way. If they're bringing back up from the Isle of Dogs, we could be toast. I need you to stop them. They look to be beelining for the comm station.
Oh, the thing is, like, I have like a, I have a 4070 Super, which is a kind of a middle of the road. It's not bad, it's not good.
The scout was a
it's
young lad.
decent.
Denim fatigue, spiky hair.
And like I can play 4K 60 FPS. Very nice, no problem. Now I have to use frame gen, and to be honest with you, I don't really notice any issues. I apologize, Yvette, I just spoke over you. I don't like Kilo City's a bit funky. Like, to be honest with you, going from playing on Xbox to playing on PC, the only really difference I will notice is the fact that my game won't slow down in Aquila City to its noticeable, because I have my frame rate capped at 60. Or VSync turned to 60. I realize why my UT when I play Your TV is 4K. Wait, what do you... Wait, explain that one. Your UI... Wait, so on your PC... Okay, so on your console or on your like, your... Huh? So the game slows down for you because of the UI? Is that why there's, like, mods people have brought out recently that make the UI 60 FPS and, like, 140 or 140, 120 in cocktail? Jeff Dunham's. That's the comedian with the... He's the Ahmed, the undead.
It's like the inside of a sick dog's arse.
How do you know what that looks like, my man? Jesus. Oh, you've got a boxing glove on. I was like, is your hand, like, swelled up? Silence, I kill you. Hello there, huge ass. How good? Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Got a question for you technophiles, if anybody's a technophile. For anybody who doesn't know what that word means, do not worry. I have not insinuated that you're doing something illegal. So I seen that the brand Nothing brought out like kind of headphones, but they're like clip-on earbuds. They basically kind of clip over your ear, and they don't sit in your ear canal. And then I was like looking, and a few other companies have done that. Does anybody have any time using those like kind of clip-on ones? Are there any, like, are they good or like? UI Starfield is built for... Oh god. Have you tried one of the mods to increase it? I don't like the fact newer TVs don't have buttons. Yes, Killzone. Fucking annoys me. Not to mention, like, all these... I said it before, all these smart TVs with their fucking ads and stuff, which is like, I don't mind TV having ads as long as I'm fucking not paying full fucking whack for it. I play PC whenever I start on big screen, the UI slows down a lot. That's understandable. I've had the hook types. The ones that kind of hook around your ear to make you look like you're like a security person. See, I used a pair of them. I actually was given a pair of like they were older type Bang & Olufsen, and my god, the quality was phenomenal. But they were like one of the type where, you know, like they don't sit in your ears. Well, nothing works. That's fucking weird. Have you tried lowering your resolution potentially when you play? Would that help? What do you natively play? Because that's what I did, to be fair. I used to use my PC, my laptop, and I'd be like, oh yeah. We should have checked before going out. There's a fog in my window. There's fog? What the fuck?
Quick. Let's take what we need before whoever...
Hooks inside your ears so they don't slip. Yeah. So See, they seem kind of cool, and apparently the premise behind a lot of them are ones, it's more for, like, obviously if you're more active or physical, because they don't completely deafen you. They're not like sound. They're not like sound dampening, but they give you like a more premium sound. Probe Tech earphones, fucking hell. Hello?
Oi. What do you want?
I'm with the vagabonds. Surrender or die. No, surrender or die.
I don't want to die. Please, don't hurt me.
I'm not.
I only joined the syndicate last week. I was just in it for the money. I never wanted to see no blood. Please let me live. I promise, I'll leave this gang shit behind.
I remember when Mass Effect had an option like this in an earlier quest where you could basically free someone. And they pretend that, and then if you do free them being a good guy, you learn later that you made a very stupid fucking decision because she was a fucking monster. All right, scram.
Legend.
Thank you. He's like 3 something. I can't remember. So you can't turn the resolution down, Paul, on your TV. However, but you can turn the resolution down on your game. So if it's 4K, it's going to be 3620 by 2400. Yes, Yes, that one exactly. That's the exact one I'm talking about, Dong. Glad you got the reference. I like being the goody two-shoes. I was like, haha, you're fine, lady. And then I was like, oh God, what have I done? Every time I see her now, I'm like, you're dead. But yeah, normally, like, you can, if you go into the settings of Starfield, surely you can determine, or you can set the resolution. Because what I would probably try doing is, because it'll natively try and run at 4K, because that's what the resolution is. Does anyone know if you set the display? You know, like you can, if you left click when you're looking at your desktop, you can go to settings and display. If you lower the display from there, will that transfer over to the games you play or no? Mass Effect 1. Yeah, there's a few instances of stuff like that in Mass Effect. It makes you think. I appreciate when games kind of make you think. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna fucking let you walk away, lady. You're gonna fuck me over. We're not having that. But yeah, no, I would definitely recommend that, Paul, because that could fix some of the problems. Because so I used to play, occasionally I would play games on my laptop. And I would use a HDMI. And so Crimson didn't realize that the laptop screen my laptop screen was 1080p, right? So it could run games perfectly at 1080p. But it started to run into problems when it was running it on my TV, because my TV's 4K. And it was like, bro, we can't do this. And I'm like, the fuck you mean you can't do this? Hi there, vagabond. Oh, I like your belts. Really cool. Oh, yeah. Words not happening for me. I have managed to not install a camera on my computer for 5 years. Discord's not going to make me. Oh, you don't. Well, first of all, you don't. Also, by the way, that's not me. By the way, I'm not just posting that for people to say. Second of all, you don't need a camera for Discord. Third of all, with the shit that happened on Discord recently, you're better off just staying away from Discord. Oh, I had the same issue, Paul, with that. So in that case, yeah, you just have to force the game to play it in a lower resolution. Which, with Starfield, I don't think that's too hard to do. But I think, see, you can do it quite easy with Fallout normally. Because, like, say, for instance, when I try to load Fallout for the first time, it brings up the little small box, and it says play, settings, and you click settings, and you can actually force the graphics to whatever you want. I would recommend trying 1440p first. Just a lot of... basically... Some people who had caused some trouble with me didn't like the fact that my community was kind of making remarks regarding them, and they didn't like that some of my community members weren't overly fond of them. Which, I mean, is fair. You know, I don't condone any of my community members being assholes and cunts. However, one, I don't control anyone, and two, people have a right to their opinion. You know, if you wrong someone, that person says something about it. But yeah. But I think it's for the better, you know, like, I think it's, Fallout works on fine. Oh, yeah, no, Fallout's going to be fine because Fallout's, Fallout's an older game. Now, sometimes it fucking stutters like a fucking bitch. Even Skyrim, though, weirdly. But yeah, let me see if, hold on now, I might be able to, let me see if I can do it with this. How do I? Because there's a simple way I know you can definitely do it, Paul, where you go into the INI file of your game. I'm assuming you might have went into there before, and you basically you just force the resolution to, you'll have to Google specifics, but you force the resolution. There'll be two resolutions. You force it to essentially to 1440p, and then if that doesn't be a huge, which it should, you can port it down to 1080p. Now the only thing is it will look a little bit, it'll look a little bit worse, but I mean, that's, to be honest, you probably won't notice too much because Bethesda games upscale anyway. Like I would fucking love to have a graphics card that can like run Fallout natively 60 FPS 4K. I don't know if that's fucking possible, to be completely honest with you. So many games nowadays, they rely so much on the DLSS and stuff. Which, I mean, that's fine, you know, if, like, you're buying a graphics card that's, like, say, for instance, you're buying, like, a 4060 or a 5060 where it's kind of more entry-level and being able to still play those games. But, like, imagine dropping, like, fucking... God, what is it, 5090 now? Fucking $4,000 on a fucking graphics card? Having to use, like, fake frames? Like, bro, what the fuck? Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Oh, they got in. That's why, like, I love the Xbox. Like, as much as there's some, it's awesome. Like, say for instance, like, one of the things I think is really cool is like the level of kind of modding and stuff. Like, DayZ is a great example. The modding servers on DayZ and stuff are insane. Like, I've seen Arma. There's like Warhammer, like Arma maps. For anyone not familiar, Arma is like a kind of a super realistic mil sim game. Super realistic, but like there's like mods that basically adds like the Titans from Warhammer, Space Marines, there's Star Wars ones, and like that's awesome. But I just like simplicity. Use GeForce Now recently and use the 20 a month instead of RTX I was gonna buy. Just need to hook it up, and that, to be honest with you, that's a good alternative. I'm kind of surprised I got a 5090 before the yeah, God help, yeah, same. Oh, it's fucking crazy, Alpha. Now, keep in mind, right? That sort of graphics card... Hello there, Sal, by the way. That sort of graphics card is going to be very high-end. And, like, realistically, if you want to get into gaming, like, in proper gaming, like, you want to be just primarily gaming, I think an AMD card would probably be better. Their gaming series cards are far more affordable. They're still expensive. But, like, a 5090 is just kind of like, you basically want overkill for your games, or you want to play... flight sim on 30 FPS, or you're like big into content creation or any sort of 3D stuff, because NVIDIA cards are really good for work. Which I kind of wish, I mean, saying that, I don't do any crazy processing and stuff, I just render. But I think if I ever got the chance again, I would probably go full, like I'd go full gaming AMD. Because I have an AMD graphic, or AMD CPU. I have a NVIDIA graphics card, but I definitely would go AMD. And that's what I mean. With the modding and stuff, either would do the job. You know, like, if you're looking realistically when it comes to modding games, that means usually you're going to be modding older games. So, like, doesn't matter a whole lot. Resident Evil Reckon want to play it with past PC for 2 weeks of a lot, GeForce. I mean, yeah, like, see... That's where the Game Pass kind of sentiment I thought was a good idea, being able to kind of, you know, stream your games on your phone. 64. See, I was lucky because, like, when I was building my PC and stuff, like, my nephew basically gave me all the specs and stuff. Like, he was like, you should do this, and I made some little tweaks, adjustments and stuff. And it was like, do I go like 16 gigs and like have bigger memory, or do I go like 32? And I went with 32, and I think 32 is more, I'm stuck, is more than enough for what I need. But like realistically, because I feel like the biggest issue with if you want to play modern games now is less about the RAM, it's more VRAM. I know that was a lot of people were complaining about, like, NVIDIA. They seem to kind of fuck you over. Like, I know that is it the 5070? You need roughly 12 gigs of VRAM, they say, for modern games. Now, obviously, that depends on what modern games you're playing. So if you're playing Fortnite, you probably wouldn't need that. If you're playing fucking Call of Duty, probably wouldn't need that. But yeah, no, like, going back to the whole game streaming and stuff, like, the idea of being able to stream, like, your, you know, Xbox games on your phone and stuff, like, that's phenomenal. And I think that's what they should have been focusing on with Game Pass. Because there's a lot of people that live in regions where they might not be able to afford an Xbox, you know? And, like, it's like when they made that Xbox Ally bullshit. I know LeBron's not here. Sorry, LeBron, if you're watching this back. I know it's a cool kind of idea, but I thought it would have been much better for them to make, like, a PS Portal sort of thing for Game Pass. Make it, like, $180. And it had, like, a good kind of Wi-Fi card built into it so that, you know, you can kind of stream better. You know, you can, like, stream your games better. And like, can you imagine, like, if, like, because there was I remember, like, where my girlfriend, she's from Britain, UK. And, like, she's able to get, like, her Game Pass and stuff to her, like, phone provider. She gets, like, extra, and that can happen on occasion. Like, can you imagine, like, if Xbox was to partner with, say, like over here we've got, like, Vodafone and 3, but imagine, like, you've got what is, like, Verizon in America. And basically, like, for, like, say, like, 30 quid a month, you could basically get, like, a good speed that you could use Game Pass to stream. No, not like this. No, game streaming. So essentially what it is you're playing with Game Pass, you're playing an Xbox that's in a different part of the world. But you're like it's like projecting it to your television or your tablet or your phone. It's fucking awesome, to be honest with you. With like some games, like multiplayer games, it can be a little bit finicky, but honestly, oh, we got a base! We got a base! Yes! About fucking time! Fuck yeah! Is there any unique stuff? Resources. Water pump. What did they do? There's like an update they did in Fallout, right? But it like, oh, it's like a tree. It like makes it so that none of the stuff loads on Xbox, and it fucking annoys me. Oh, gee. Oh, we can't build it. Can we build? Hold on now. Can we build a ground thing? Garden plot. We need fertilizer. Fog condenser. What the fuck is the point of that? Oh, extra scavenging production. Okay. Alerts nearby. Okay. Ooh. Stores. We got the traders. What about defenses? Guard post. Oh, that's fucking cool. Turrets. What do the turrets look like? They're just your standard turrets. I mean, makes sense given what they are. Traps. Okay, cool. To make an ammunition workbench. Oh, I can break stuff down. Ooh. Heal. Nice. Break all of the. Did anybody else, when they were playing Fallout 4, did you try to like preserve a lot of the like junk and stuff to make it seem more, make your base seem more kind of like believable? Like initially I used to download the mods that like delete everything, and then I started to kind of incorporate the junk. Also, this is sick. This reminds me of there's like a prefab they added in, I want to say Far Harbor. Actually, it might be here. Hold on now. Oh, it's probably not gonna be here. Do they do prefabs? Wood. No, it's the warehouse one. Prefab. Yeah, this one. I fucking love the prefab of this. It's so fucking nice to have a little house in. So what do I need to actually build an ammo workbench? Oh, I need to make food as well. That's a good shout. Miscellaneous. No. What was the ammo? Was it crafting? But we need rubber and local leader too, for fuck's sake. I leave a lot of especially tools. Yeah, same.
Could you build me some new gloves?
Oh, now I kind of want to build you new gloves. Crispy squirrel bits. Amish steak. The settlements and stuff are like fucking awesome. Like I didn't appreciate the settlements until I played survival mode. There's nothing more fun than like, you know, when you're playing, you're having some combat and you're pinned down, and you just see like a settler with a fucking minigun you gave, and you like sent him to basically kind of run between point A and point B. Rubbish fiend broth. What does that do? I don't know why they don't let you fix the walls. I don't want to rebuild. Well, I used to do like I do like the merge glitch, where like you push objects inside the walls. Apple cider vinegar. What does that do? Oh, it makes acid. Apple sauce. Ooh. Starlight Driving I fucking really like. My favorite one is the one down south. What's it called? Is it Somerville Place? There's like a family living there. I was always like, hell yeah. Oh, the settlement system's phenomenal, 10 bro, and that's why it makes me so annoying. The Starfields one could have been so much better. It's near Murkwater. It's like bottom left just before you enter the glowing sea. I love swamp-based locations. So like anything swampy, I'm like, yeah, let's actually sleep. Where's the bed here? Yeah. Do you think we're gonna get settlement building in Elder Scrolls 6? I think it'd be really fucking cool, especially if they're gonna do the anyone remember the like fortresses and stuff that like raiders took over?
So I can see exactly where my knife would fit.
Bro, I'll fuck you up. What's that? Raider painting. Where the raider painting? Yes, yes. It's also close to like there's I want to say there's a dead Minuteman up really high in like a kind of a, I don't know what you'd call it. It's like it's like a treehouse thing over some like over a swampy area. You get jumped by Mirelurks. A Mirelurk. Yeah, I kind of wish it was better. The only, like the coastal cottage area, the only time I ever used to use that is I'd use the hole in the ground.
Hearing shit.
What zombie walkers? That sounds fucking sick. Is that what I think it is? Like it adds zombies? The ghouls? Oh, is that the mod that makes ghouls really slow, but like they will fucking one-tap you? Oh, fishing rods. What is this, a toy shop? What the fuck this is, but we'll go. Yeah, that's actually quite a cool. I tried it, but I got to like, what is, you know, like the first area where you meet ghouls properly? Yeah, Somerville Place. What is it called? Is it Lexington? I think it's where the Super Duper Mart. My God, that was not a fun time. We level up twice. What do we got? Bomb, bomb. Medic. Critical banker. For twice. Mysterious strange. Body masses 5%. Fortune finder. The house but train carriage hole. See, that's what some people do. The hole is kind of the big thing. It's the big thing of it. Gunslinger 4, I need to be level 27. What else? Chemist. We need to get lockpick. What do I need for lock? So that's perception. Oh, my perception is like fucking 2. Locksmith, we need 4 perception for locksmith. We're gonna have to. So we're gonna have to put 2 perks into perception. I'm a large farm, so I can make adhesive. See, I tried to do the method of like one is like my food production place, like the green location. What's it called? The Green Top Nursery. What the fuck is that? Could save us.
Hello. Odd to see a friendly face here. What are you after?
What are you? Who are you? What is this place? Who are you?
Private Faye, at your service.
This gas
Well,
man is like
at
4 places the devs
someone's
in the
service.
mid-tab.
I'm doing something useful here, right? This isn't just some cruel punishment, is it?
What would the 4 be? I'm interested now. I'm trying to think. Abernathy Farm, I'm just like, nah, that's a pretty crappy one. Definitely coastal. The lighthouse is cool. Oh, the island, Spectacle Island, I think is kind of useless. Don't you know?
All I know at the moment is to mind my P's and Q's a bit more around Major
Corn
Allen.
muffin
I
tazo.
was telling jokes in the mess hall with
Jesus.
some of the lads, and he went off at me. Said I should respect the uniform more. The next day, I found out I got assigned here. Bloody brilliant. Don't know what he was so upset about. Might have said some crude things, but so what? It's just Tommy humor. Here, what do you get if you cross Eve Varney with a... Actually, never mind. I should keep that one to myself from now on.
What exactly you doing?
Guarding, I think. I mean, I am a soldier. Not sure why anyone would ever come here, mind. But I'll guard it anyway. Drive off the odd scavenger and such, you know? I had some Thamesfolk mercenaries to help with the clear-up duties at one point. They're not affected by the tunnel cough, see? But they buggered off after we had a bit of a disagreement. Bloody thin-skinned sludge suckers. So now, I just stand here, waiting for the next guard rotation. I'm certainly not stepping foot inside.
Can I? Keep out of here. Where are the corner steps?
Mostly to keep the nosy idiots from getting themselves killed. I suggest you pay heed, unless you want a deadly taste of tunnel cough yourself. Mind the gap and all.
Alright, what's the source of the cough?
It's just one of those facts of life, isn't it? Tunnel cough, radiation, hooligans, taxes. They just are.
I'm kind of surprised you
guess
haven't tried more. What if it wasn't gone wrong but gone right? What if tunnel cough is used to deliberately control us? Alright. Is this intelligence or am I fucking loopy?
What, some secretive bunch wanted to drive us all out of the tube stations with a crazy new disease? Bunch of conspiracy nonsense. If you want to wear a tinfoil hat and act a loony, go hang out with the Camelot idiots. I've got no time for it.
Alright, thank you.
Sure. Beats...
I like Jamaica Plain. I think Jamaica Plain's quite cool.
Oh, yeah. Run like hell, and you'll be there.
I hope you don't root around in my pocket when I'm sleeping.
I think Jamaica Plain's quite cool, but obviously, like, with Jamaica Plain, like, there's not a whole lot of build space, specifically, but... I go in here? Oh, is that just a door? Oh, is there anything? What? I don't understand. Is there, like, nothing in here? Yeah, the gas mask definitely helps. As long as I don't try and smoke a fag. Wait. There's nothing in here at all? Interesting. I would assume... Oh, wait, does it keep going down? No, there's a... Oh, maybe over there. Know what you were going to say? I used to use creation. No, I know. I remember. I remember you telling me. I will say, I would still, like...
Do you just make a noise?
I wouldn't let, wouldn't let it kind of... There's some good mods, like with Fallout 4. Hey, now. I mean, with some of the... To be fair, some of the stuff, like, fair enough. Like, there's some very nice mods out there. Where am I? I'm here. Can we keep going more south? Apparently we can. What's over there? There's a junkyard up there. I think Fallout 4 specifically, it's nice to have extra, like some of the extra stuff. Oh, he hasn't. I don't think he's come to Fallout, thankfully. Not yet, anyway. It's not even to credit, or like, not to be fair to ProbeTech, like there's like creation credit mods that were made by mod authors and like checked on, like Bethesda checked out and kind of vetoed and all that sort of stuff, that came out years ago that were still broken around the time of the Creation Club bundle, and they're still broken now. Like that one gun I was messing around with when I did the Brotherhood mod, where the like sound comes out the wrong ear. It's like, really? Does nobody fucking test anything? Portugal House. Ooh. I know there was one of the Creation Club, there was like a bunker case or bunker building thing where like the bunkers were broken, and if you accidentally went in, you could break your game air prematurely. Stuff which is like, that's not good.
This is more like it.
This is more like it. No, they don't. And if they're gonna like, if the only thing they're gonna be like changing to the whole creation kit bundle is like, oh, you're gonna basically be getting some, you know, some paid mods, they could have made sure they worked. Bump. Oh, bump. Ooh. Arrows right. Oh, you fucking scumbag. Do you? Oh. Hello there, Wanderer. How goes it? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Why did that looks like the fucking the same color as one of the Fashnak. What's it fucking called? The parade in 76. Boop. Are we a mad Jack? That's what it's fucking... It's something like that. The only person that ever spoke the fucking words trying to... It's new medicine to make me feel better kind of sucks. Well, sorry that you're, it kind of sucks. That you can get that new medicine. I mean, you know... The world we live in is kind of shitty enough without having to deal with, you know, like our own kind of problems, or, you know, that are things like we can't change ourselves. What was this? Oh, I found the flamingo store. Nice. Have you been playing at it recently? Excited for it coming out? Okay, we were going this way. It's sadly it is Tenebrae. Alright, though, we've got games, you know, like they would try and fuck us over with our games, right? They wouldn't increase the price of our games and, you know, make our games buggier. If they'd never do that. Was that a caravan? Oh, I found a caravan park. Ooh.
I love to watch them crumb. Who wants to die?
I mean, I'm fucking hoping they add a load of, to take a lot of inspiration from Fallout 4 or Fallout 4 from. Oh no! Did that say less damage against Germans? What did that say? What's a Gehenna? What the fuck's a Gehenna? Right, I mean, I know the Brits are dodge, but like if they're gonna make armor that protect them from anybody, wouldn't it be the French? But no, that wasn't Germans. Fuck me, these are quite big caravans. My god. That, I never played We Happy Few, but I always kind of wanted to, just because like it looked quite interesting. Bijou.
Being fucked. Damn. What was that?
Hello. Oh, someone was... Jesus fucking Christ of Almighty. Alright. Alright, you know, maybe they should stay locked up. I'm not dodgy mush. Jar of red liquid. One thing I say, very upset if all the remakes come out and it's just Unreal Engine layered off Creation Engine. If all those remakes come out,
Don't get up, you sponge.
to be honest with you, Face, I think that it's probably unlikely that we will see mod support. At least, like, native mod support on console. You know what I mean? Like, there probably will be Nexus-based mods. However, like, and I, to be honest with you, I would love to see them do it. I don't know why they didn't, because there's, like, a load of stuff. Oh, it won't be using the new... The new Obsidian game might... I'm nice, I'll steal your country, but I'm nice. Oh, the fuck is that over there? I'm looking for a man about a dog. What is this? Another? Oh, very fucking fancy door. My god. Oh, there's a bunker. I don't think I've actually entered any of the bunkers. Look, is that over there? What's over there? Oh, is that the Shakespeare place? Da, 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 da. Like, I mean, have Bethesda even updated the Oblivion remaster to not fucking be buggy? I know that, like, I played it on PC and stuff, and it was fine. I had no problem with it, but apparently Xbox is a completely different story. It wasn't bad. Like, it was playable, but some of the areas, like, when you go down towards Anvil, like, oh, do you like frame rate? Well, fuck you. Yeah, see, that's not good at all. Oh, that's the Covenant doors. Oh, an air raid shelter. Oh no! The Heinkel bombers are overhead. Quick, get in the air raid shelter. Johnny, get the fucking Beaufort pointed skyward.
Don't make me carry that.
Longer you play, yeah. Is that just like? Did they just amplify the fucking Bethesda curse? Like, I will say, it looked fucking awesome. Like, it was phenomenal fucking looking game. Do not enter. Stop giving me fucking armor. Oh, I was gonna, oh, don't do it.
Time to face the champ.
It's time to face the music. Hey, now you don't be disrespecting pigs. Ow, ow. My god, melee companions, no thank you. I don't remember Strong being that obnoxious, but couldn't Strong use guns? Could Strong use guns? Can't remember if he could use guns. What Brambler Pie? What are Brambler Pie? Is that like as in Brambler the...
No bugs.
Big of fan design choices, they made the end going in and questionable. I'm trying to... Oh. To be honest with you, I can't even remember it vaguely. Or I can't remember that much of it. Is there a key? Please, there has to be a key. Oh yeah, so you can't... I know they could like use the big guns, but I'm assuming they can't economy with... There has to be a key here somewhere. Oh, there's ammo. Like, I think Skyrim was, like, good in a lot of the stuff. But there was, like, some elements where I thought that Oblivion, like, did a little bit better. Like, I liked that, like, Bosmer were, like, a lot shorter. You know, people like Guilty who are, like, 4 foot nothing. It's, like, nice that they, can feel represented. Would it be anywhere here? Be a key somewhere, right? Somebody repairing their combat rifle. Oh, it's like a proper... Oh, hold on now. Oh, a British officer cap. Blueprints. Or the, what kind of blueprints? But like as in, is that just junk? What's up the stunties mean? What blueprint? What was the miscellaneous? What? Oh, up the stunties. Bosmer. I'd be Bosmer, just not yet. I'm 5 foot tall. I mean, you could be a Bosmer. You have a fascination with, like, wanting to keep the trees alive. Is there also an innate hunger in you that wants to unleash itself? Oh, then maybe not. The reason you set up the studies, Lee, I thought you were like, there was like something, like some military term. Where? Is there no key? I mean, the fact that there's no key makes me think that there's probably like nothing really in there. Am I close to leveling? I'm kind of close to leveling. Fanboy if Bethesda. Am I turn in my fanboy if Bethesda don't learn to make NPCs walk and talk at the same time? What about our what about our like Bethesda jank? We need that immersiveness. I mean they did, I thought with like Elder Scrolls. I mean Skyrim had that whole oh yes. I know them. Didn't like also we got the rattlings. Didn't was it Elder Scrolls Oblivion added the whole like you can talk to NPCs and the kind of world keeps going. And then Starfield kind of added that characters can talk like to one another, which I think they need to do more of that. Like I know that, you know, that look, I'm not saying they need to emulate Mass Effect necessarily, but it'd be cool if you could have like multiple companions and like you know, like Mass Effect style. Like you could have 2 companions at the same time and they kind of reacted to like what was going on and like kind of bantered differently. Like obviously like Fallout's not really the well, I suppose Elder Scrolls not too bad because they don't really have guns. It's not like, you know, as problematic, but like I remember doing the I would love to. Oh my god. Whoa. Like did anyone ever do the glitch in Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas to get every follower at the same time? Combat becomes very fucking easy, but it's also quite fun. Charging through the mall in little fucking tentacles. Charging through the mall in Fallout. Oh, you're gonna one-tap me. In Fallout 3 was fucking awesome.
Ascend.
Like they say stuff. Hello. Welcome. God damn it. Welcome, I'm Reverend Father Fitzpatrick. Haha, pew. Haha, pew pew. Sorry, I apologize. Is that all there was? Just nothing in here? Really? Expected something more, but then... What would you guys rather first? An overhaul to the Starborn kind of dialogue system, or like the true return of skill / speech checks? And by overhaul to the dialogue, you know, like how we get it occasionally. Like imagine like almost every single character in Quest has like Starborn related dialogue, not just occasional dialogue. I know we do see, like, occasionally see speech checks and stuff, and they're fucking awesome. But there's something about, like, that it seems kind of badass, like, having the Starborn dialogue of being able to be like, haha, I know what'll happen here. You're going to die. What? The fuck you mean I'm gonna die? Alright, they were clearly trying to transport Indiana Jones. Lean into it totally. Lean into the totally not time travel angle. What do you mean, like the time? Like you mean like the alternate reality as opposed to time travel? Well, the thing is, too, like, it has just dawned on me that I probably didn't realize, because the whole thing with Starboard and dialogue, right, is just because something plays out a way in the previous universe for Starboard does not mean it's going to play out the same way again. Obviously, our character will make that happen. But, like, imagine, like, how cool it would be if there was, like, slight tweaks to quests, and again, because of, like, the Starboard stuff. Like, maybe when you land on thingy, when you land on for the UC stuff, Bromley College, like, you know, when you for the Vanguard quest line, like, imagine like the Terramorph is there and like you end up not meeting Hadrian at that point. You go back and like everyone's missing, and like you end up like going on a quest trying to figure out what happened, and then you come across Hadrian on a different planet.
End of the line.
You got a bumper sword?
Oh, shit.
That's a cricket bat. That was a board.
Come on out, I'll make it nice and quick. Trust me.
What if I don't want it quick? Really no one but Sarah. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, come on, you can surprise the hunter by traveling to the Eye to save your companion there.
We just missed a fight in here.
Wait, you can do that?
Think you can hide?
Whoa, you can do that? So you're telling me that if you don't choose the option to save both people, you can still save both people? Yeah, but the third playthrough, it's like I genuinely think that they should have just taken a page out of those overhaul mods that make it so that the entire Fallout world is a wasteland with like very little NPCs that are friendly. They should have just made it like, you know, after you jump through the lodge, right? Or after you jump through like the second time, you have a chance of where it's all house roof. Oh, going to... So you stay at the lodge, find the arrow, go to the Eye. Going to the Eye is stupid, but you can do it. Oh, that's kind of cool, though.
Judy and Diane are starving for a fresh kill.
Yeah, like it beat fucking... Oh, where is it? Where is it? Locksmith. What did you have? Service revolver pistol. What in the name of... Ooh, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Definitely. Service revolver pistol. Is this a Webley? I probably had mentioned this before, and Lee, I feel like you told me it wasn't a Webley.
Guess it was just a ringing in my ears.
Also, I would like the opportunity to like give us like a Fallout New Vegas style where we can just talk, because I know you can technically talk them down at the end, but like you should be able, like, imagine if you could talk them down from the very start. You can be like, we've had this dance like hundreds of times, it's not going to end well for you, back away now. Yeah, like it wouldn't, exactly. Like, I'm not saying, you know, they have to completely overhaul everything, but at the very least they could have like a setup where like House Faroon controls everywhere, you know, and it's basically just brutally murdering everybody. It's just complete, you know, kill, kill, kill. They could like do one where like the Freestar Collective won the war and the Freestar basically own everywhere, and like the UC are kind of non-existent. Oh. Give me the tea. Builder's tea. Fucking builder's tea. Pew. It's the simple, usually the same, but one thing's different. Yeah, like that's, I mean, give a reason to like go through Unity. Like, imagine if there was like super rare unique weapons, and I'm not talking about a fucking lawgiver with like extra damage, you know, from the final bullet. Like actual like weapons and armor that are completely unique. Here's for Earth. We all want to. Oh, that would be sick. That would be so fucking sick. Or like even like like having like be fucking cool. Like imagine a universe where like they didn't take over like Mars and stuff, and Mars is just basically Mars.
What the hell was that?
Because me mad, the ending makes sense. Actually, reject the 100 projective. You just kill him. Going to makes him right. Yeah. Like you should be able to have a little bit of a philosophical debate. Hello. A philosophical debate with some of these douchebags and be like, handmade machine gun. What? Oh. Why are safes randomly empty? A Geiger counter? Are you happy to see me? A new toy lorry. Bum, bum, bum. Plus, like, I kind of wish there was, like, an actual kind of third option, not just a case of, okay, you're siding with neither of them. Like, the fact that they work together against you, like, highlights that you are very powerful. So, like, why can't I have my own army? Like, you go through New Game +1 and you're Starborn. There's, like, a chance Starborn will seek you out to try and 1v1 you, or Starborn will seek you out to join you. Be like, I've heard about you, Starborn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, good. I pledge my service. Like, thank you. Come on in. I'll teach you how to do all the cool stuff. Want to learn how to merge? Metropolitan Police. Bromley. Use man to blow the brains out because yeah! So I mean, it's fucking sick when you can essentially convince people to like.
Oh well, let's just go find another.
For fuck's sake, stop giving me dog shit stuff. I'm gonna end it for tonight, guys. I will catch you Tuesday. Hopefully, we get some good mods Tuesday. If not, we'll cry probably. But have a good rest of your day, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Why is it not letting me click that? There we go. Bye.